intelligence, and inquisitive men and women. We've emerged.
Oh, yeah.
Light, intelligence, and inquisitive men and women. We've emerged.
Oh, yeah.
Light, intelligence, and inquisitive men and women. We've emerged.
Oh, yeah.
Light, intelligence, and inquisitive men and women. We've emerged.
Oh, yeah.
Light, intelligence, and inquisitive men and women. We've emerged.
Oh, yeah.
Light, intelligence, and inquisitive men and women. We've emerged.
Oh, yeah.
Light, intelligence, and inquisitive men and women. We've emerged.
Oh, yeah.
Light, intelligence, and inquisitive men and women. We've emerged.
Oh, yeah.
Light, intelligence, and inquisitive men and women. We've emerged.
Oh, yeah.
Light, intelligence, and inquisitive men and women. We've emerged.
Oh, yeah.
Light, intelligence, and inquisitive men and women. We've emerged.
Oh, yeah.
Light, intelligence, and inquisitive men and women. We've emerged.
Oh, yeah.
Light, intelligence, and inquisitive men and women. We've emerged.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Saturday Night InSaNiTy. The insanity began without my even realizing it, with a bit of echoey madness at the beginning. I hope you all enjoyed as much as I did. Hi. What's going on with my camera here? Rosie sent a video to her grandparents earlier. I think she was messing with it a little bit. Let's get the boys in here. Hey, boys.
I don't understand.
Me neither.
What's going on?
It's confusing and frightening.
Skyrim.
What's
Thanks.
what's DNR again?
Hey, I killed that guy I was trying to kill eventually.
Eventually.
I like how my that one sort of tough guy I was fighting last night was like, I came up with all these different strategies and plans and schemes and plots, and what ended up working was just running into the room and wailing on him until he was dead.
The problem with most of your plans were, as soon as you engage the target, you stop focusing on the fact that you could just step to the left and avoid his attacks.
Well, no,
But you just stood there and let him hit you in the face with magic until you died 5 or 6 times in a row. I was like,
yeah.
Right?
But I ate the thistle. This shouldn't be hurting me.
You got a bow. My favorite part is you've got the bow lined up for the first shot, and you peek out and you fire it, and then you don't deck behind cover. You just pull out another and stand right in the middle. Don't move. Just get shot over and over again. Like I said, you bro-face things.
The one that actually made me out loud laugh, like I almost fell out of my bed.
Oh no.
You were hiding behind a rock from a guy shooting arrows at you.
Yeah.
And then another guy just slightly over here was shooting the ice spikes at you.
Oh, yeah.
And you go, ow, where's that coming from? And you step out into the open away from the rock, and the arrow thing hits you in the face.
So I'll get hit by both things. So I can determine where they're both
The other
coming
one that
from.
just made me gut laugh was when it did like a glory kill.
Yeah.
And it like zoomed in on your head, and you had an arrow going from the back of your head out, pointing at the front.
I do gotta say,
Like, how are you alive?
you have this thing where you can't focus on your health and the enemy at the same time, and that's
Yeah.
why you die a lot. Because you're just
Probably.
like, I gotta kill him. I died. How did I die? You took 2 hits and died because they were criticals.
Yes.
You just stood there, and you know.
Well, that one guy had that fucking like frost ball of doom. It was like a one-hit kill a lot of the time.
You ran twice to fight that guy with half health, and then wondered why you died.
Oh,
Yep.
Okay.
And the ice ball had like, I love how like for most of the fight, the ice ball had this area effect that would hurt you,
Yeah.
and you didn't notice it until it fucking killed you.
Yes.
And you're like, how did it kill me? I'm like, really? You've had like 4 hits. And, like,
What's funny is we have video evidence of this now.
No.
yeah, there are clips that could have been made.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Well, it still can. You just gotta go back.
Still
to the
can. You can just go to the Twitch page and clip away.
But it is highly entertaining to watch you fail over and over and over again.
Exactly. See, it's
It is equally entertaining to watch you spawn into the Thieves Guild.
So to put it in perspective,
Lost.
you
For
started
20
that fight
minutes.
in the room with the shades and the guy with the frost.
yeah.
And while you were fighting him and dying over and over again, I watched an entire episode of Best of the Worst with my girlfriend and hung out with her. By the time I was done, you finally had won.
Yay. Yeah, I think you came in like right at the end, like either.
No, I was there the whole time. I never fucking left.
No, I mean I think you came like back, like you were commenting
Oh, yeah.
again.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, he's losing somewhere. Oh, finally did it. What a lucky you got lucky. You basically rolled the dice in your until it rolled in your favor.
That's right.
Okay, but it's these epic fails and obvious bad gaming that make your stream incredibly entertaining.
It was open the whole
Well, there
time,
you
so I
go,
just kept
see.
looking over at it and watching.
And that's
you
what it's
die
all
over and over
about.
again.
Were you entertained? Then that's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like a gladiator in an arena. Are you not entertained?
That's right. Yes, needless to say, I've been having a lot of fun. And because I've been streaming those for such incredible lengths of time, because Skyrim, it is a time vampire, I'm down. I've just been. Each one of those streams ends up being like 100 gigabytes in size. So I've just been burning through what little hard drive space I have. I have enough for 2 epic length sessions, and then I'm out of space.
So you gotta get to editing, basically.
Basically, yeah, I gotta get to editing. I'm doing other stuff. I've been posting the Conan episodes, so they're up, and most of them are up and scheduled. And
Yeah, at least you off your hard drive, though.
that frees up some space. Yeah.
Yes. Drunken Sean for the next 3 months.
Yes.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
I just started. There's like literally 30 episodes prior to Drunken Sean. Like I've done so much Conan in the past few months. It's ridiculous. But
Skyrim's next.
but then there's going to be like 24 episodes of Drunken Sean. Roughly.
I can't wait till there's drunken Skyrim play. That's gonna be fun.
Oh man. Yeah.
What trouble can Sean get into? I don't know, but he's gonna die at least 5 or 6 times in a row.
He will try to do something stupidly, and because he's drunk, it will be even more stupid than usual.
I'm gonna try to convince people to spend bits to get you to do something stupid.
That's right.
Like, if someone gives him 100 bits right now, he'll go and fight that monster that he's way underpowered for.
Yeah.
He'll do that even if he doesn't get paid 100 bits. Get me?
That's right.
Give him
Just
1,000
because.
bits, he'll go
But
away
I'm
and
trying
hide
to
to a
get
frost
you
giant.
to spend bits, asshole. Be a good mod and encourage bit use.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Spend 1,000 bits for Skyrim.
Oh, hey.
Wow.
Unlocked.
That's some great modding there, Stout.
Pop up.
Just give him
gonna pop
1,000 bits for Skyrim.
It's gonna pop up.
Only the
Oh.
best for my friends.
I guess
That's
I guess my subscription's not gonna show up. Fuck.
Oh,
It never does. I don't know why. What the hell did I do to my subscription that doesn't show up?
you didn't get the oh yeah?
Yeah, nothing popped up.
What the hell? It didn't even show it in the chat.
Yeah, I just fucking subscribed.
Da Fook.
Duff.
Maybe
Motherfucker.
it should be like instant.
Oh shit. I gotta go see if I.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
Oh, God. Do I have to resubscribe every month to this guy? Oh, is he live? He is. Oops.
The jig is up. Now he knows that you were thinking about stuff.
Nope, we're good. Okay.
Alright.
Oh.
So,
Ah.
anything happened this week?
No.
Not really.
Nope.
I thought there was a couple of trailers, wasn't there? I seem to recall one trailer was good.
Let's see. The only thing that happened this week I can think of, Ready Player One hit movie theaters and is getting rave reviews.
Oh, and the new reboot series hit Netflix in the U.S.
All I did was I just gave that a downvote on Netflix without watching it. That's how you, by the way, that's how you, if you want to boycott the show, don't watch it, just give it a downvote, and that's it.
Yeah, if you watch
according to some people, it's already gotten a second season.
No. Those people are misreading. Hold on.
Okay.
Those people are misreading the episode guide. It is one 20-episode season that has been split into two 10-episode chunks. They are thinking the second half is the second season. It isn't.
And even if it did get renewed, it's not that uncommon for Netflix to give a second season to any show at this point.
Yeah, look how many movie deals they gave Adam Sandler.
They have 700 new shows coming in the next year. 700.
That's insane.
700.
I'm begging you, anybody who can hear the sound of my voice, do not watch the new reboot show. Do not.
Just give it a downvote and walk on.
Are super morbidly curious about it, do what Brandon did. Not with you, but I can't remember who it was. Somebody said they were going to download it, but
I don't recommend it. We can't legally tell you to go download it, but don't pay for it.
No,
which means that means you're paying for it.
That's the thing is, if you watch it on Netflix, then that counts as a vote in favor of it, regardless of whether you thumb it up or down.
Regardless of what your view is, if you watch it,
all the
one episode,
all the thumb up, thumb down does is tailor your recommendations. It doesn't actually affect how they view the success or failure of the show.
See those. So if you downvote it without seeing it, it means you have no interest in it, and if a lot of people have no interest in it, it
can help in that regard, I guess. But
so if you don't watch it and you download it, marked as not interested in it.
If they end up having to tailor every single Netflix subscriber to not watch it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing, right?
So I watched the first 3 episodes.
Why?
Not on Netflix. Because it's actually not on Netflix here in Canada yet. But
I was offended.
You were offended that I watched it, or offended that it existed? Yes. Okay. Well, I had to see. To satisfy the morbid curiosity, and it's pretty much what we thought it was going to be. It's
terrible,
very juvenilely written. I don't have anything against the young actors in the show. They're all giving it their all with the material that they've been given, but. Well, exactly, and they're fine. I mean, for what their characters are, they perform their roles properly. One thing I do, I still hate the redesign of Megabyte, like everybody does. Like, what the fuck is up with his lack of nose? Why does he have such huge eyebrows? And why is his head floating in a sea of glowing green goo?
Also, why is he glowing green goo?
I just said that,
I know, but I'm reiterating. Why?
Yes, why? But one thing I will say, the characterization of Megabyte is pretty much spot on. I mean, it definitely feels like the same character, just continued. And the actor that does the voice of Megabyte, because of course Tony J passed away a number of years ago, actually does a pretty damn good job. Like, he's pretty close.
He's convincing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good at least. But
so there are some aspects of it that that I'm surprisingly pleased about, but for the most part, I'm still like, why is there even any live action in this at all?
Because.
And I think the evil character, the sorcerer, they show way too much of him. I think he should have been left more of a mystery, more of an enigma.
A really dumb pun for a name.
It is, yeah. Well, to be fair, most of the names have always been really dumb puns, but
that one's particularly dumb. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
some of the clips from the show have made their way to Facebook, and just from the clips alone, it looks so terrible. And one thing in particular, one clip in particular, really offended me as a fan.
I bet I know which one it is. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, we all know the guy who made this fucking hates Reboot fans, and he left the Reboot Revival fan group because people were saying, "Hey, we don't like what you're doing. Maybe you should try."
This is not what we want at all.
Yes.
Yeah. And so, of course, he just has to put a character in this show who is playing one of the Reboot games, and he's dressed with like a Reboot shirt on, and he's the prototypical nerd gamer.
Yeah, I will explain. He's basically a Reboot super fan. I haven't watched that episode yet, but that's the episode everybody in the fan group has been watching, because that's the one where all the original characters come back. So they wanted to check that out, and I guess Michael Hefferon knew that's, if they're going to watch any of it, they're going to watch that one. So yeah, they have
Which episode is that?
It's episode 10. It's called Mainframe Mayhem. So
I might watch that episode.
So it's where the new Guardians find their way into Mainframe. Now throughout the series, there's actually a lot of mentions of Mainframe that I've seen so far. Like that's where he gets Megabyte from, is he hacks into the old Mainframe system to see if there's anything useful that can fight these new Guardians, and he finds Megabyte, so he revives Megabyte. But and I assume that's where he gets hexadecimal
There's
from.
no logic to that. But okay.
Well, no, hold on.
Let's go get an old virus that can't do anything in the modern system.
Yeah. Well, he upgrades him.
That makes no sense.
Hence the new look. But
you got somehow an upgrade somehow.
There's a lot of logistical problems. Like for example, so basically the fans are seeing that scene that you described is basically literally an overweight neckbeard character with Coke bottle bottom glasses, literally living in his mom's basement.
Why did they put me in the show?
And his entire basement is basically a shrine to Reboot. So
Fuck,
he's like
why did they put me in the show?
But here's the thing that everybody's kind of scratching their head about is like, logistically and story-wise, how does this make sense? So now the world of Reboot was just a TV series in this, yet Mainframe actually exists and Megabyte actually... What? This doesn't make sense. It's like he did it as a dig at the fans, and fine, whatever, you're going to be a whiny crybaby and do that. But it doesn't make sense.
You made the show for fans, but you hate them?
Yeah.
Why would you make something for people that you hate?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
No. We explained this. He did not make this for fans. He made this because this was his dream project, and he's just trying to jump off the fucking coattails of the thing that his company made long ass time ago.
Yeah.
Under much more creative and interesting people.
It's what they call a vanity project.
Exactly, the vanity project.
And every episode, by the way, Reboot, the Guardian Project, created by Michael Hefferon.
Yep.
Right up front, his name is like shoved in your face
Good.
so much throughout the whole thing.
His name should be attached to this. It is his fucking project.
It's a giant fucking turd, Hefferon. You suck.
Yeah.
That's it. That is your review.
So
I don't even care if your series, even if your show was good. Even if his show was good, he is a fucking human turd. And I will not watch his show because he's a human turd.
Well, what he did to the fans is just inexcusable.
He's a human turd.
Yeah. Also, you remember how with Turtles Forever, a lot of fans of the 80s Turtles didn't like how the 80s Turtles were handled in that. It's kind of as parodies of themselves. Apparently, that's similar to how the original Reboot characters are handled in this. So, like, for example, there's a clip where Megabyte throws an energy ball at Bob, and Bob doesn't know what to do and is going to get hit by it. So one of the new Next Generation Guardians from the show, our heroes, saves him. Because, like, what? You know, in the original show, I'm pretty sure Bob would, glitch, shield, or zip board it out of the way. You know, he wouldn't be like, I'm useless. And apparently Dot, who was a wonderful character, very strong female character, positive role model for young women everywhere, is the stereotypical damsel in distress that needs rescuing all the time. And
apparently stereotypical. God, I'm so shocked. It's got weak writing.
Hold on. Apparently, they also broke the #1 cardinal rule with Hexadecimal changing her masks, i.e., you never see her change the mask. It's always something like her hand waves in front of her face, or she looks away and looks back, or there's always something that obscures the actual changeover of the mask. This one, you actually see her changing the masks, apparently. So, which is silly because because in the original in the original show they showed that she can't take her mask off. If she does, her energy will escape and she will die. So whatever method she uses to swap the masks is her own secret, and that's just one of the rules with Hex. You don't show her changing the masks. You just don't. Now one positive thing there with the return to the original characters, it is the original voice of Hexadecimal, the original voice of Bob, and the original voice of Dot. They got the 3 original actors back to voice the characters.
I'm glad they got a paycheck.
So that's something. Yeah.
That's one thing. I'm glad they got a paycheck.
But the character designs are off. Actually, Hexadecimal does look pretty much spot on to the original, so they got that one right at least.
You need to show them pictures of Bob talking.
But the others are just off. Like there's just their textures are too shiny, and the detail in the face is actually less than what it was in 1994. Like, I just don't understand. This is 2018 with you're hyping up this cutting edge game engine that you're using to do your show, and you can't put a little extra detail in the faces. Like, come on.
I got some ice cream.
Oh, by the way, you do actually see the original Megabyte briefly in the first episode. Second episode where he first appears. When the Sorcerer first finds him in the mainframe system, you see the original Megabyte in his original design, kind of in darkness. And then he upgrades him to the new design.
Barf.
So it's definitely a fucking mixed bag, and it's really irritating.
A fucking mixed nightmare.
And it's really irritating because of that. Because you see these little bits and pieces that, you know, are clearly, you know, taken from the original and nods to the original. But then there's all this other shit that just like, what? Why? What are you doing?
I'm not even a fan of Reboot, and I'm offended for you guys. It's great.
This is.
Sean,
I found the new title. For the show.
Okay. What are we looking at?
Guardian showed.
Where am I looking?
What are we looking at?
Original Cram?
What?
Oh.
Cram?
Oh, okay. Yeah, hold on. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
The fuck is that? Okay, yeah, so this is, hold on.
Well, hi there, oil slicked Bob.
Yeah.
He looks like he's an action figure.
Alright, hold on.
And if you actually see the facial animations, we need to point out the facial animations as well are literally like mouth open, mouth close, mouth open, mouth close.
Yeah.
There's no detail to them. There wasn't that much detail in the original show, but there was more detail to the facial animations.
Yeah.
The 1994 episodes.
Yeah, and they were limited by hardware. There's a difference.
He's
now.
Well, they actually had.
He's slightly cross-eyed. What the fuck?
See, here's the thing. Mainframe.
He's cross-eyed.
Yeah, Mainframe actually had proprietary software that they had developed for the making of their shows. They used a program for the facial expressions and lip syncing. They had a program called Grin that they would use to do all of the mouth movements and facial expressions. And that was one of the big problems with this, and one of the big things that apparently people working on it had issues with was Michael Hefferon was just insistent on them using the Unreal Engine instead of using all of the in-house software that Mainframe has been using and has developed for years, which none of them knew how to use. Like, none of them had ever done anything in Unreal before. It's like, okay, why?
It's a game engine, not an animation engine.
Yeah, and it looks like a video game a lot of the time. Surprise, surprise. But, Yeah.
Now get it. All right. Now I get the logic for using it actually because it's supposed to be inside a video game, so you'd want it to look like a video game, right? That makes sense.
Sort
No,
of.
it's not inside
On
a video
paper.
game.
That doesn't make sense in actual execution.
Well, it isn't inside a video game though. It's inside a computer.
It's like Tron.
different.
It's
like
inside
Tron.
how a
Yeah.
computer works.
Fair.
Live inside a dream.
If it was inside a video game, that would make sense then, at least.
Yeah, if it was, if it was all set in a game, yeah, there are games in Reboot, but that's not the entirety of Reboot.
My God, that GIF is amazing.
Yeah.
I know.
So the one other thing I will say is good is the music is actually quite good. It's good, kind of Tron-esque electronic score, which is very appropriate
Stop
for it.
defending the show.
I'm glad that guy
Well,
got a picture.
I'll be honest. I give credit where credit's due. I mean, yes,
No.
it's a shit fuck, but but some of the individual creative elements that Michael Hefferon clearly had very little to do with are pretty good.
No.
Guardian showed.
The Guardian
It's not
showed.
okay.
It's not okay.
No, the one that I was laughing at is people were calling it Reboot, the Guardian Code Lyoko.
The Guardian. Yeah, it is very Code Lyoko, actually.
Which is funny because I actually like Code Lyoko.
I was gonna say, except Code Lyoko was good.
Code Lyoko was awesome.
Yeah.
That was a fun show.
Never saw it.
I saw they're all on YouTube. I watched when I started hearing about the comparisons. I'd never seen it either. I watched a little bit of it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, no, this is a fun show for kids. I'm down with this." You know, I don't know that I would watch all like 150 episodes of it, but
I didn't, but it was from what I watched of it.
yeah, it was fine. Yeah, it was a fun show.
Better than Barney.
Absolutely.
There we go.
Finding
Now
some
that
really
we've talked about everything there is to talk about this week.
So another thing that's awesome about the new Reboot series now.
Oh my God.
Wow, that's going to be taken out of context.
I love Michael Hefferon and his bold new vision for this classic franchise.
I just hope Michael Hefferon doesn't get the chance to do anything with it.
I find it kind of funny that when I Google image search Reboot the Guardian Code, I'm finding these pictures of really shitty Reboot toys.
Awesome.
If he wanted to make a show, he should have just made a show from the creators of fucking Reboot.
From the cremators of Reboot?
Yeah.
Yeah, they cremated it all right.
From the production assistant of the show Stranger Things.
And then you still have a crossover episode. I don't know, man. If you want to make the show, just make the show and don't call it Reboot anything. And just have a fucking crossover with Reboot at the 10th episode, which would have been neat.
Well, that's what a lot of people are saying, is like if it had not been called or attempted to tie in with the Reboot franchise and just been its own thing, it would have been fine. Nobody would have any problems with it. But,
It's your own fault for building up expectations.
Yeah.
Yeah, they built up expectations that it was a return to the old thing, but it wasn't. It's a new thing.
This is a rare case of the production team building up expectations, not us.
One of the things that was brought up by a fan a while ago, and this is when the trailer dropped, was what exactly is the Sorcerer's plan? Because the Sorcerer begins, in the beginning of the episode, he's like, time to blast humanity back to the Dark Ages. They'll never know what hit them. It's like, yeah, but you're a computer hacker. How is blasting them back to the Dark Ages going to benefit you in any way whatsoever? You kind of rely on technology being working.
You can't. You have to account for nihilistic people who feel like they have nowhere else to go and feeling that they better take as many people with them. So those people do exist. So
well, there you go. So maybe
that explains why he's doing it, because he's probably a fucking failure at everything in his life.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm gonna take as many people with me as possible.
He doesn't want to control. He just wants to destroy.
You can't control, so he's gonna destroy. You know.
I was gonna say it's like
you can't
being an evil Poseidon and swearing you're gonna dry up all the water on Earth.
Do you know who you are?
Don't you need that?
Sort of what your thing is all about.
I'm not gonna defend the show any, but I mean, that's not an excuse. Of course, he can just want to destroy everything. He'd be as nihilistic as he wants to be.
Yes, fair enough.
There we go. There it is.
What?
Clipped.
Sean
Taken
admits that he loves
entirely in context.
Oh God. Okay, hold on. Let me. I don't know if I can actually grab it, but you can hear the audio anyway. Here we go. Here we go.
We'll watch that later.
I love Michael Hefferon and his bold new vision for this classic franchise. I love Michael Hefferon and his bold new vision for this classic franchise.
Posting that in movies and TV.
Just watch. Now Michael Hefferon's going to go and follow me on Twitter and like all my stuff. And...
Oh, that is cool as Uva Bowl, alright?
Well, no.
Just
Uva
not.
Bowl, Uva Bowl's at least a somebody.
Uva Bowl deserves to get some motherfucking money.
Money!
You don't get paid.
It's gotta get paid, yo. It's gotta get paid.
Right.
I just found a glitch Bob Kirby.
Oh, awesome.
Just no.
This idea is better than the fucking show.
Fair enough.
Glitch
That right
Bob
there.
Kirby.
Glitch Bob Kirby.
The fuck is...
Where is it?
Hold on.
In the original Cram.
Okay, stop posting things in Cram. It's hard for me to hold them over here so the rest of the world
Post
can see
everything
them.
in cram? Okay.
Oh my god, I hate you all.
Where
Look at that
post
funny
it then?
thing in Cram! Oh, fuck, now I gotta go get it and then put it in here. And...
Where should
There.
we post it?
Glitch Bob Kirby, the last thing that will ever be posted or talked about in Cram. Enjoy.
Here, take a look at this. I posted it in Cram. Okay.
I hate you all. That's actually pretty cool.
Isn't it?
I like that. That's a good fan mod.
I approve of Glitch
Very
Bob
nice.
Kirby. I like how it's specifically Glitch Bob.
Yes.
And not... I'm sorry. Not. Why am I saying Glitch Bob this whole time?
Web Bob.
It's Web Rider Bob.
Yeah.
God. It's been
He
a while.
is- He's been tattooed by the
Understandable.
web.
There hasn't really been a good way to go back and watch the original episodes the way they're meant to be fucking seen.
No, because thanks, Michael Hefferon, again, for needlessly frame rate converting all of the original masters and junking all of the original masters. Just fucked it all up.
You done fucked it up.
Yeah, well, even people on the Discord, they were going off to watch the Twitch, or was it Twitch or Shout Factory marathon of the original reboot, and like right from the beginning, they're like, "Holy shit, what's wrong with the audio?" It's like, "Told you." It's like I noticed, like immediately. I know, and this is why I don't own the DVDs.
Yeah.
I'll probably end up buying them at some point, just because there's no other options, and there likely never will be at this point. So. It's annoying. So basically, I'll get them and then just feed them into. Blah! My brain is short-circuiting.
course it
VLC
is.
player and try to fix the audio and stuff. The thing that's annoying now, for those who don't know, what happened with the Masters was okay. Way back in the '90s, Mainframe Entertainment originally made Reboot in PAL format, which was, in digital resolution terms, would be 720 by 576 instead of 720 by 480, which is what NTSC is, and
A very friendly format.
25 frames per second, meaning back in the 90s when processing time was at a premium, that's one less frame per second they would have to render, plus they would get the slight boost in resolution that PAL gives them, plus they would get the more stable color that PAL provides over NTSC. So from a purely technical standpoint, it seemed like a lot of good reasons to go that way. So then they took the PAL format masters and converted them to NTSC for broadcast over here. Cool. Now, fast forward 20 years later, Rainmaker Entertainment buys Mainframe. Well, actually less than 20 years when they did the buyout. But anyway, Rainmaker Entertainment buys Mainframe, and then for whatever reason, takes all the Reboot masters and converts them from 25 frames per second PAL to 24 frames per second, which is film frame rate. Why? And then, apparently, they went and wiped all the 25 frames per second PAL masters. It's like, oh, we got these film frame rate ones. That's better anyway. Yeah, but you lost a frame for every second. That's a lot of frames that are gone now forever. And the timing is all fucked up because it's a slightly different speed. So they had to, I can't remember if they had to slow it down. I think they had to slow it down a bit to match the film speed. So the audio is all fucked up and the wrong pitch. So they gave those 24 frames per second masters to Shout Factory to make the 30 frames per second NTSC DVDs from. So Shout Factory went and converted them again from the 24 frames per second at the same time, trying to pitch correct the audio, but they did it in that really clumsy Audacity way where it like is kind of glitchy, where it'll be the right pitch, but sometimes things are sped up or slowed down a little bit, or there's like a hiccup and a hiccup and a hiccup, and it just sounds like shit. Like somebody did it on their home PC in their underwear and just sent them the WAV files. There you go. Good enough. It's the best I can do. Send my $100 in the mail. You know.
I would not put that out of the realm of possibility, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the masters that we have. That's the masters that the DVDs are made from. So, yeah, I was in no rush to buy those DVDs. The only good, properly done DVD set we've ever had from the proper masters was the Season 3 4-volume set that ADV put out. Because back then, I guess the original masters still existed. So those 4 volumes are correct and proper and a vastly superior presentation to the Shout Factory version. Now, the Season 4 DVDs that came out a few years later, I don't know what happened there, but they have pitch issues as well, apparently. So that was like the first sort of erroneous DVD release of Reboot.
I just went through my digital collection version.
Ah, yes.
Of it, and I have Season 1, the original YTV broadcasts.
Nice.
I have Season 1 again from the shitty DVDs.
Uh-huh.
Why do I even have those? Mm-hmm. Season 2 from the shitty DVDs.
Uh-huh.
And Season 3 and 4 from those properly done DVDs.
Yes. That's the one. So that's the ones I want to get, because, you know, first off, Season 3 was amazing. It was so damn good. That was where they finally cut ties with ABC and were able to do the show the way they wanted to. And then, and then just to have the best possible presentation of. And there's also 4 episodes from Season 1 that were released on VHS, which I used to own. Sadly, I no longer do. I do have dubs of them, though. VHS dubs of them somewhere.
Yeah, the issue you can really tell with Season 2, which is technically my only fucked up season, is when you listen to it, it sounds like if you've ever taken an audio clip and doubled it, and then very slightly offset them. You get kind of like this noise that kind of plays through the entire thing.
Right.
Awful. I'll never buy it.
Yeah.
So,
like, why would you destroy your own product like that? Like, I just don't understand what the reasoning was.
Now, the Netflix one might actually be watchable because, like, they can just present it in the 24 frames. Bam. And it'll still be a little messed up, but it won't be as... It'll be, you know, like, they can release it on Blu-ray, SD on Blu-ray, and then they could mitigate the problem by just putting it out at 24 frames, and you just correct the audio, then there's less glitches that way.
Yeah, potentially.
Potentially. I mean, it could be worse, actually. I'm not super up and up on the technical side, but I mean...
Yeah, Mega Commandy asks, are we talking Power Rangers? We might as well be, because that's essentially what the new show is.
Yep.
Power Rangers Reboot.
I'm not gonna deny it, yeah.
Yeah.
Not as good as
Oh my God.
Rangers, to be fair.
If you guys haven't seen it, I think we put it in one of the... Or we actually shared it in one of the other Saturday Night InSaNiTys, but if you still haven't seen it, you definitely need to see the combo that somebody made where they made the new Reboot Guardian Code. They made an intro for it. An intro.
With the Power Rangers. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, looks like a Power Rangers system.
They recreated the
And
Power
it
Rangers
is so
intro
with the reboot Guardian Code
You
clips.
bastard
Yeah,
cat.
It is dead on. It is amazing.
it is. It's like scarily appropriate. Well, I'm depressed. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing all right. I mean, that's really annoying, but
I'll watch the rest of them just to say I've done it.
I'm not gonna be one of those nerds who's just like rip my childhood. Like, fuck off. Your childhood has been dead for 20 years. Shut up.
By the way, if your childhood is dead, that's not this movie's fault. That's your show's fault. That's your fault.
That's your fault
You
for
let your
killing
childhood
your
die.
inner child, you
You
asshole.
let your childhood die. Yeah.
Exactly. Keep your inner child alive and well fed.
Right.
They like cookies. Just saying.
And peanut butter M&Ms.
Hell yeah.
Big giant party-sized bag.
Peanut butter M&Ms, wouldn't those be Reese's Pieces?
No,
Yeah.
they taste different.
Alright.
They do taste different, sort of.
Alright. Yeah.
If they tasted the same, there would be words between the two companies.
Because I do
Well,
like
that's
the
true. Yeah.
peanut butter douche bro haircut.
Douche bro.
So, sponsored by
Oh,
M&Ms.
Forgot to mention that last Sunday I went to see Pacific Rim Uprising.
Specifically.
Oh, how was it?
It was fantastic.
Awesome.
It was exactly what that snotty fucking reviewer said it was.
Oh,
Like
Saturday morning cartoon. 16 strength
Yeah,
against a
That's
croc
wonderful.
with a
That's
strong...
exactly what I fucking wanted out of it.
Yeah, same here.
That's what a movie about robots punching
Alright,
fucking
so
monsters in the
get out
face
of
is
this.
gonna be like, guys.
There we go.
Exactly.
I will say this: it was
Exactly.
pretty slow to start off with, but I didn't mind because it felt more like a kaiju movie. You're
Like a
not
Godzilla
fun
movie?
anymore.
Yeah.
Where like
John,
it's human drama, and it's like monsters everywhere.
I think
Awesome. That sounds perfect.
John, you're. Oh, okay, there we go.
Why? Why?
Your stream went off air
Shake
there
up.
for
That sounds perfect.
a little bit.
Oh,
John,
It's on Twitch's end,
okay,
probably.
there you go.
weird. Why?
Why? Well, now
Your
nobody will
stream
ever
went
know
off
what
air.
I did
my
one
review was.
thing
Sounds
briefly,
perfect.
and I don't know what happened.
It's on Twitch's end, probably.
I don't.
Weird.
I
I
was probably on Twitch's end.
Well, now
Your
nobody will
stream
ever
went
know
off
what
air.
my
I did
review
one
was.
thing
I blame
briefly.
it on
I did a thing.
It's on Twitch's end, probably.
It's
So-
weird. Basically, what I did was I turned off the
thing briefly.
the
It's on Twitch's end.
no, weird. Basically, what I did was I turned off the seemed to be kind of lagging things a little bit because when I went to play a Conan clip, it was really lagging. So I thought, you know what, I'll just turn off Sony Vegas. When I went to play a Conan clip, it was really lagging. So I thought, you know what, I'll just turn off Sony Vegas. When I went to play a Conan clip, it was really lagging.
So, Pacific Rim
You know what, I'll
Uprising.
just turn off Sony Vegas. Yeah, how was that? Is that good?
It's pretty good. Pacific Rim Uprising.
Yeah, how was that? Is that good?
Like a Godzilla movie. It's pretty good. Pacific Rim Uprising.
Yeah, how was that? Is that good?
I don't remember any fucking thing that happened in Pacific Rim Uprising other than,
Oh.
hey, look,
Really?
they're training kids.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm disappointed. That movie
You were
was-
just the worst kind of person.
There was literally several points in the movie where I'm like, what the fuck happened 5 minutes ago? I'm fucking,
Wow, you're going see.
Pay
I'm in the
attention.
theater,
How did I get here? Where am I? What's going on? Is this my popcorn?
letting the
in my
days
lap?
go by.
It's
Let
a
the water
movie
hold me
where
down.
all you have to do is just enjoy monsters fighting robots, and you couldn't even pay attention to that.
I
Why?
was paying attention. Then the next scene would come on. I'm like,
What the hell?
oh, this scene is nice. What the fuck happened?
Hold on a second. I just looked in the communities that I added to the chat here. So I have Geek, video games, and danger.
Yes.
Danger?
How did danger get in
Danger,
there?
danger.
What is that supposed to be?
I don't know. I think it's supposed to be like movies or something, and then it's danger.
Gypsy danger. That's what we're talking about. We're
That's
talking
right,
about Pacific
Gypsy
Rim.
danger. Totally.
Yeah.
I have to check that.
Danger. Watch yourself.
I don't know why.
Tell me what you're looking at.
Our dangerous chat here. Okay, what the fuck? I go to the dashboard, it says movie. I don't know. Twitch, your desktop app is broken. It thinks my chat is dangerous.
Oh, I use Chrome. Yeah.
So do I. Well, I have the Twitch desktop app that lets me just sort of jump into different stuff quickly.
Oh, that's what's broken then. Okay.
But it's also what
Apparently dangerous.
it also ties into the Twitch Prime. Lets me grab all the freebies.
There
of the
should
Twitch
have been
Prime.
more kaiju? How can you say that?
Wait, what?
What's the matter with you?
Wait, what?
I can kind of understand what he's
Oh.
saying, but at the same time, it's like, what? I don't want to give anything away in the movie, but I would have to explain why that doesn't have any bearing whatsoever, because
Watch a
something
Godzilla
so
movie.
awesome happens that it's just like,
Just do me a favor.
who cares?
Just watch a 1960s Godzilla, 70s Godzilla movie, and then shut up. Because, hello, those
Shut
movies
your
are like
cake hole.
60% human drama, and then suddenly Godzilla shows up.
And even the beginning of Pacific Rim, the parts that I remember, they do a recap of the first, and I'm like, hey, this is something out of a Godzilla movie. Like, they're showing clips from the last movie. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Nice. Pacific Rim, the clip show.
You go, and I can't
No.
remember anything else. But I liked it, I
No.
think.
If you go back and watch the original movie, which I did before going to see this one, they
Good
have
idea.
the
Me too.
same clip show before the first movie. So don't even. Don't even.
It's the same prologue piece, really?
It's not the exact
No,
same.
not
Okay. Okay, I was
But
just
they
like,
do-
really? They didn't even bother
they
doing
do
between
have-
clips?
They do have a few clips in there that are from the exact same as were in the first movie.
Oh,
So,
okay, I see what you mean. That's fine. I was like,
specifically when they're showing the rift or whatever it's called.
right.
The fissure between two tectonic
Yeah.
plates.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you think the second time around he'd learn to not look up at the stars and look under the fucking ocean.
Needs more Ron Perlman.
It did.
I
Yes,
think the only
There was
reason
one
Ron
with Ron
Perlman,
Perlman.
I think the only reason Ron Perlman did the first movie is because Guillermo del Toro was directing it. I think
Yeah.
he's taking very select jobs now.
Oh yeah, because he's Ron Perlman.
Yeah, he's earned it. He's worked hard his life. He gets to like pick and choose, what he wants to do now.
Absolutely.
great. I mean, he's doing higher quality stuff now.
I was gonna say that means every single thing that he's in is fantastic.
Yeah, because he wants to be there.
Absolutely.
It's not a job anymore. Now it's whatever it is.
He's the I make everything awesome actor.
He's a bored senior citizen. All right, give him a break.
So
Love
I
that.
loved Pacific Rim Uprising, but I also have to admit that I took a full point off because he wasn't in the movie. Like I was just like,
Oh.
but Ron Perlman.
Nope. No Ron Perlman for you. One week.
I will say this, even though there was parts of Pacific Rim Uprising, I was like, the fuck happened? I did pay full attention to fucking Ready Player One and fucking loved it.
I'm
Excellent.
gonna see that tomorrow.
But I
That's
heard
why
I heard it was very disappointing.
Bullshit.
double billing two new movies is really bad because the first movie usually gets erased.
Because I understand it's not identical to the book in every conceivable respect, and therefore disappointing.
I don't give a
was
fuck. It was
I
a
don't
movie that was
give-
good.
The
fuck.
movie would be like 8-9 hours long.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I wish.
And it'd
I'd
be
watch
it'd be fucking pedantic shit too, because they'd be doing other stuff. Like they'd be they 3 hours of that
Spit it
talking
out.
about Rush. It's just like, oh.
The full trailer for Westworld Season 2 dropped this week. I knew there was something good.
I haven't seen season 1 yet.
You need to see Season 1. It's so damn
Eventually.
good. It's only 10 episodes. Just do
There are
it.
like 5 or 6 series I'm already in the middle of.
I know. It's short. And it's
That's
so
fine.
worth it.
I'll get around to it.
I know. Anyway, for those who have seen it and are excited, season 2 is coming. It premieres next month on April 22nd.
My girlfriend's excited about it, so there's that.
What's the Westworld?
I think she said she was excited. Oh, fuck.
Is this how the
Really high.
Westworld was won?
Yes.
I'm really high, guys.
Actually,
Sorry.
kind
Does
of.
Five Goes Westworld, American Tail 3.
I would see that. I would watch that so
Bible
hard.
goes Westworld.
Please, somebody make that. Oh, that would be brilliant.
Wild Westworld?
Permanent, make that poster.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bible goes
Wild
Wild West.
Wild Wild West.
A million
Wild
ways to
West.
die in the Westworld.
I said Bill and Red 3. Bill and Ted 3.
Bill and Red
Bill
3.
and Red. I love Bill and Red.
Bill and Ted 3 was teased.
Red buttons.
in Entertainment Weekly.
Yes.
And there's a nice little neat part there. In the one photo where they're not in the phone booth, you can see they each have a shirt on. One is Napoleon, one is Joan of Arc, which is a reference to the first movie, which I recently just rewatched with my girlfriend and her daughter.
They're still
The
great.
second movie's better.
Of
Sorry,
course it
people.
is. Second movie is Criterion worthy.
They have the board games for their life with death. Of course it's
I
better.
I
Just
saw
the
that film
set
in a
design.
fucking film class. Just put that in perspective.
The set
Nice.
design, the costumes, the world building is super, super strong in that, and it's really you can make an argument that it belongs in the Criterion Collection for those things. It's just to do those things immensely well. It creates heaven and creates hell, and there's rules and logic to both of those areas, and
Yeah.
different creatures inhabit it, and it's just like it's really inventive.
And the
That's
most
true.
important part, station.
Station! Really great animatronics and suit work. The good robot us's are like amazing animatronics.
I love the good robotics.
Oh, they're so good. Oh, I guess they're wearing the shirts there. You just can't see them. The other shot, you can see the shirts better.
I can't find one of the other shots. Anyway. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
Maybe?
Yeah. They're just doing like a thumbs up or something, I think.
Here we go. I think this one.
I think there's going to be
I
one
saw
when
that
the
big
magazine
on
comes out, I guess.
It was
Yeah,
it was
probably.
just posted with the comment, any picture that you've seen today or this week has now been considered invalid.
That's not a whole week. It's just the one day, guys. And it's technically over by noon. Technically.
There you go.
April Fool's supposed to end on noon. I
can-
found this out the other day, actually. My girlfriend
see-
explained that.
You can see their shirts a little bit there.
That's not the one I'm thinking about, but here, let
Okay, hold on.
me go scroll up here in movies. It's up here a bit.
Alright. He's on a mission, folks. He's on a mission.
It's just, you know.
Here he goes. He's gonna
God.
find it.
Station! Come on! Where are you? There it is. Found
Find
it!
Okay, Link.
Hold on, I got copy.
Where is
image.
it?
I'm pasting it in original cram, because I know
Everyone
you
panic!
There you go.
Panic!
Oh, that one. Yeah, I found that one, but it was it was cropped, so I didn't have the full
Yeah.
thing
Well,
there.
there you
Hold
go.
on. Yeah, no, this is much
Jump
better.
press.
Yeah, this is a way better picture. Hold on.
But
a
that's
second.
the one where you can see the shirts clearly, and I was like, oh, hey, it's a reference to the first film.
Yes. Hold on a second. Yeah, I
It's
still have yet to see them both all the way through. I've only seen.
Oh my god.
I've only seen most of the second one.
You really got to sit down and watch them, and then
I know,
do the review.
I really do. Yeah. There you go.
It's so much fun.
I love when Entertainment Weekly does their reunions.
Now understand, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, they took the phone booth from Doctor Who." Like, no. The phone booth came out because when it was written,
Yeah.
it was a fad to cram as many people as you could in the phone booth,
Yeah.
and that's what they do in the first movie: is cram as many people as they can in the phone booth.
It's like the
That's-
clown car gag.
Yeah.
You know, that's the whole idea was. It was like they had not actually seen Doctor Who. Apparently, they didn't know that Doctor Who was a thing. It was just pure coincidence.
Pure coincidence.
But
Now they would be remiss if they didn't make a mention of it.
like
though.
some kind of Doctor Who reference. Oh yeah, for sure.
I would have Tom Baker come back.
All they have to do is a simple little.
Any excuse
Doctor
to have Tom
Who?
Baker come back.
Yes, I love Tom Baker. He's a joy of a man.
He is a true original.
And I'm sure, like, when he dies, we'll hear, like, he's, like, a bad person. But fuck that. No, Tom Baker is a pure, joyous elemental.
Oh yeah, actually, it is the same shirts in the other picture.
Yeah, it's harder to see them.
Harder to see them. Yeah.
They're all like wrinkled up.
Was it Napoleon and Joan of Arc? There you go.
Yep.
Very nice. Very nice.
Who are both in the first movie. Spoiler.
Yes.
Everybody in the chat is
What?
talking
There's
about-
famous people from history in the first movie? Jeez, man. Yeah.
Everybody in the chat is talking about the new Roseanne reboot.
Oh.
So we
Yeah,
should
we're
probably-
not. I don't really want to talk about it.
Well,
None of
we
us
should at
have
least
seen
make
it.
mention of the fact that it was like a historic freaking release or whatever. You know,
Mhm.
I do have to say right now,
like
that
18 million people
people
watched it or
have
something
said
like
that she wasn't even a funny comedian, and I say go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
Because
no, she was
Roseanne was a tremendous comedian,
absolutely.
and she says shocking shit for a laugh sometimes.
Mhm.
She, She's not a shock comedian, but she does say some crazy shit to try to elicit a laugh. Now, I don't agree with the shit she says, and she's out there spouting conspiracy theories, but
Yeah.
whatever. Good luck on your show. Have fun. I have no interest. I was never interested in the original show either.
I love the original show.
Me too. The original was great.
I'll give this one a
original
chance.
seasons.
I'm just be annoyed by it.
Mhm.
It is what it is, you know? She's
I've-
always been
I've
political, I
watched
hear.
the
So.
first couple episodes.
Yeah. I've
And-
heard. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say all I will say is this: if I closed my eyes, it was Roseanne.
Yeah.
It was the show. I mean,
Mhm.
dead on. It felt like all they did was turn off the cameras and then turn them back on. They had
Apparently,
never
that
left the
first
set.
episode is the only one that's really political.
That's what I was about to say. It was if
Yeah.
you're concerned about the politics aspect of it, apparently it's primarily the first episode.
It's blown out of proportion. All
Yeah.
it was just one little sketch,
Yeah.
one little like scene, and that was it.
Yeah, straw man argument was arguing with Roseanne. It's pretty funny.
And yeah, it actually was a very funny, interesting moment.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
But,
blown way out of proportion. Don't pay attention to what
Oh.
the fucking idiots are saying.
Yeah.
Ted Nugent's apparently even crazier than I thought.
And apparently it's already been
Ted
renewed.
Nugent can suck my fucking dick.
And apparently it's already been renewed for a second season.
Let me get this
Of
off my
course.
goddamn chest. Ted Nugent is writing a tidal wave of a one-hit fucking song that he wrote 40 fucking years ago, which fucking sucks. Green and Nickelback have written fucking better songs than he has. Fuck Ted Nugent. Fuck him up a stupid ass. Fucking shove a shotgun in his goddamn mouth and shut the fuck up.
Don't hold back now, Zach. Tell us how you really feel.
By the way, he called Parkland survivors liars and soulless recently. So if you want to know how
What is the one
His
song that
music is
Ted
fucking
Nugent
liars
did?
and soulless.
Cat Scratch Fever.
Really?
Yep.
That's it?
He had Stranglehold too.
That's
Like
like...
Stranglehold. 2 songs and a hunting show, I think.
Okay. Well,
think
Cat
it-
Scratch
like I
Fever
said,
is like...
Stranglehold?
Okay.
Okay,
It's
I will
not-
give him shit.
He should be given an overachiever award for that one.
Alright. So what did he do that made Zach go apeshit?
He said
he exists.
he said that
What
Parkland.
did he actually do?
he called Parkland survivors soulless
What?
and liars.
Oh, with regards to the protests?
No, with regards to what happened. He's-
What?
like
how's
people think it's a conspiracy.
Oh my fucking god.
All
Every
of them are
time.
conspiracies. Yeah.
Every
People
time
think
there's a
conspiracies all the
shooting.
time.
Oh, it's a conspiracy. It's fake. It's crisis actors. Shut
I'm
up.
going
you-
to take away
The
our
false
guns.
flag.
You're going to defend shit.
Guys, it's a false flag.
You people who are unable to cope with tragedy and have to make up stupid bullshit to deal with it. Like,
I
just
feel bad for you, but
check
stop.
yourself
They're
into the
crisis
Bellevue
actors.
Clinic. Seriously. Just check yourself in. You're a danger to
Just-
yourself and others.
Step back and evaluate. Hey.
So sick of the conspiracy nuts.
Oh, I know. They're the worst.
That's the worst thing about the internet is it gave these crazy people a voice.
Yep.
To spout their crazy to the world.
And of course, Ted Nugent is from Michigan. Carlton just lost his shit in the chat.
Yeah.
That was like the best
man.
outburst I've ever seen from Zach, though. That was amazing.
That was.
That was borderline cast Google outburst level.
That was
just out of
insane.
nowhere. Yeah. That's when
That
you
was
just kind of
yeah.
sit back and enjoy the ride on the Zach roller coaster of emotion.
I was laughing uncontrollably, so, you know.
I just had to like, you know, do the rock clap, just like, oh, beautiful.
But the ultimate insult that I could throw out is that Creed and Nickelback have better songs than Ted Nugent.
I don't know about that. That's,
that
might be.
I don't even know about that.
I think they're all about equal.
Bickleneck.
I actually think Nickelback should be above those two because I think Nickelback just gets a bad rap, even though I don't like their music.
Nickelback.
They're bigger than some bad songs they wrote in the early 2000s.
The singer of Nickelback is a giant douchebag. The rest of the band, they're pretty decent people from what.
That's fine. I get it. Yeah.
So pickups.
Yeah.
Anybody got pickups?
Sure.
I
got quite a few.
I have one because I'm poor this week.
Oh, I gotta grab.
I was gonna have
show off the shit I got from my girlfriend so I can brag.
Package in the mail, and I just decided to buy a game.
Well, look at you go, Mr.
You go, girl.
Guy who buys a game.
Then
no, it's a
25.
That I didn't expect. Holy Lord!
Golden guns. Jeez. Oh, I got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things.
Wow.
I missed one. It's 26.
Wow. Holy shit, people. All of you people are just made of money, apparently. I hate you all. Being able to buy things.
Well, I paid for 2 of the things.
Oh. Okay.
And the other thing I paid for like last year at some point is a Kickstarter.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I actually don't have a lot of money, just so we're clear.
A lot of butt squeaking going on over there.
Pinching pennies, man.
Pinching pennies?
Yeah.
Zach's pinching loaves.
Well,
God bless you, Saber 6. Ted Nugent is a cuck, plain and simple.
A cuck.
Oh!
Okay, well, let's start this party here. Zach, what you got?
I got a Blu-ray and a
Other than
DVD
gas.
and some laser discs.
Sweet.
So in the Ready Player One section of Walmart for movies that are like super cheap now because hey, they're 80s movies and there's this movie about the 80s coming out.
Awesome.
I got some kind of wonderful without having to buy it with fucking Pretty in Pink.
Excellent.
Did you already have Pretty in Pink, or do you have something against Pretty in Pink?
Oh, Pretty in
Pretty in
Pink.
Pink is a fine movie. I have a lot of problems with it.
I thought you said
Canadian. Get it.
I thought you said Canadian Pete.
No. Pretty in Pink.
John, you really stretched.
I don't have to buy this with Canadian Pete.
I got this little movie called Star Wars. The last one I see in theaters.
I haven't seen that yet.
Neither have I.
I'm a mouth breather.
The Star Wars.
That's the first Star Wars film I've not seen in theaters.
That's the first Star Wars film? Cool.
I've seen every other Star Wars film in
I
theaters.
haven't even rewatched this yet. I watched the documentary on it, and it was pretty cool.
I wonder if they'll ever do a sequel. Did it do well?
No, I think it only made like $600 or something.
Oh, Chad, shut the fuck up.
Chad?
Yeah, you're being a Chad. Knock it off.
Alright,
know
so
what that
far as
means, but
Laserdiscs go, I got Backdraft. I watched
Nice.
this week. I liked it. It's stupid fun.
That is one that Jason, of Video Letters to Jason, saw and talked about to me in one of his video letters.
Ooh.
Probably that same edition.
And I got How Green Is My Valley, which was the movie that beat out Citizen Kane for Best Picture.
Well, fuck. That was a conspiracy. That was a genuine conspiracy.
Molly, you in danger, girl.
Oh, ditto.
Yep. We got Tombstone.
Ooh, nice. I love Tombstone.
Wyatt Earp, you mean?
That's Wyatt Earp.
I watched that on my one and only movie marathon and really enjoyed
That's the joke.
it. Yeah.
But it's Wyatt Earp.
Yep.
The Bridges of Billy Madison County.
That's a really goddamn good movie. I love that movie.
I'm sure it is. That's why I bought it.
No, you didn't.
I approve of your sudden
then-
collecting of Laserdiscs.
And then I got the coup de grace or whatever, the big honcho that I've been wanting to get for a long time.
Nice.
CAV edition.
Oh, that's the box. The box, yeah. I used to have that exact same edition. That's a great one. You can step frame through that one.
And oh my god, I cannot believe how fast forwarding and rewinding is on Laserdisc.
Oh, I know.
It's so awesome.
I know. Try it on that CAV disc. It's amazing, especially if you have a jog shuttle dial.
No, I don't. I have just regular.
But you can step frame by frame.
Yes.
But yeah, try the fast scanning on the CAV disc. It'll blow your mind.
Okay, I am finished. That's all I have.
That's it.
You're finished. What?
It's finish. Oh god.
Check.
Stout man.
Hi everybody.
Oh man, I gotta pee before step. Fucking thing. Jesus Christ. I
got dice
title.
from China.
Awesome. Is that 12 of the items right there?
No. This is one. This is one item.
Alright.
And then today I went to
And that was
the
two.
thrift stores and I found Shining Time Station. on
Yay!
VHS.
Now
This is Volume 4.
which Mr. Conductor is it?
I don't know. I'm hoping George Carlin.
It's important.
Which
Is
rap,
it Ringo
which rap
Starr or
remix
George
does it have on
Carlin?
there?
I'm assuming it's George Carlin because.
Well, you look at the cover. You should be able to see. You look at him.
That's George.
Looks like George Carlin.
That
to
is
me.
George Carlin, yes. All right.
Yes.
It's worth quite a bit of money, so I bought it.
I'm sure it is. Yeah.
Yeah, because the other one didn't have a beard.
Grizzly Adams
got-
did have a beard.
Across the Moon.
With Christina Applegate
Because
and Elizabeth Penis.
Yes. I got it mainly because that's Christina Applegate. Also worth money.
Yay. Money.
And then my nephew came with me and he pointed this out to me and I was like, all right, let me see if it's worth something. Because he pulled it up on a joke, right? So I got it.
Booba. Comfy armchair. Uh-huh.
Because my niece Destiny, when she was very young, used to watch that show and
Aw.
loved it. I had to point it out to her now, and when I did point it out to her, she's like, "Why are you doing this to me?"
So, was it worth anything?
Yeah, it's worth like $15.
Oh, wow. Well, there you go.
So yeah, especially because it's sealed. So.
Nice.
Got Raggedy Ann and Andy: A Musical Adventure. This one's like
Awesome.
$20.
Nice.
Oh man.
It's a musical and it's an adventure.
I randomly found a signed DVD that is worth like $10.
Sweet.
It's called Doctored.
Uh-huh.
It's a documentary by Bobby Sheehan.
Film that
And
AMA
Jeff
does
Hayes.
not want you to
Whoever
see.
they are.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I got it because it was worth something.
You could also say the signature was doctored.
Oh.
Could be.
It's terrible.
And then I found at Goodwill When the Levees Broke, Spike Lee
Spike Lee
HBO
film,
documentary.
not a joint.
Yeah, I remember when that was being made.
I have never seen this, but when I saw
It's
it, I was
good.
like, 3-disc set,
Oh,
pretty good condition.
nice.
I want it. I
Very
think
nice.
the best thing I found today, though, is right here.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, you didn't get in the tin. Oh.
Nope. Walt
Tins
Disney
are hard
Treasures.
to come
But
by.
it's still worth money, I bet.
Well, I know they released them without tins too. The tins are just rare.
Just
They
quickly,
I used to have it in the tin.
quickly to interject before it gets pushed off the screen there. Mystic TV asks, I can't remember if I asked this, but for who has watched Westworld, did you like it and would you recommend it? I have watched it. Yes, I liked it, and yes, I would recommend it.
A lot of people I know would recommend it, so it's not just him.
Yeah.
I hear it's a good show.
It is a good show.
I
kind of want to collect these, but they're so hard to find. So when I saw it, I was like,
yeah, grab them when you find them because they are hard
even if
to
it's
find.
duplicates, because I'm looking for them too, with or without the tin.
And then I got some stuff here, mostly to sell, but some of them for myself. On Mercari, come out and play. I'm going to keep this one myself.
Nice.
Don't know anything about it, but
Never heard of it.
I Spit on Your Grave too. I'm probably going to sell this one.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty gratuitous, the whole thing.
Excellent.
Neil Crowley Trio live at Monterey, and I'm going to sell this because this is one of the main reasons I got it. It's worth like $10-15.
You might actually want to watch that too, though.
Then Mumford & Sons, The Road to Red Rocks, also worth like $10 to $15.
Mm-hmm. And how much are you getting these for? Like $1, $2?
I might want to buy that, actually.
Well, for everything I'm showing you, like from Come Out and Play onward, I paid $17 total. So
wow.
This one,
Michael McDonald, nice.
If I have to hear Yamo be there one more time, I'm gonna Yamo burn this place to the ground.
This one is worth like $30. So
wow,
that's like a big part of the maker. I got this one I'm gonna keep to myself because
epic.
Why not? I've never seen it. Kind of want to. I have no intention of keeping this because I already have it. Do you want this, Eric?
No.
Town.
Okay. It's a good movie.
I've never heard of it.
I have the extended cut.
And then randomly, like the old rental versions of Black Sails, the complete second season.
Awesome.
On DVD. Okay.
Great.
Does sound like an interesting series.
Pirates.
Just wait until you come across the first season in the wild and be like, all right, I can watch the show now.
I've heard it's pretty good. I have not seen it.
It's really good, actually.
Yeah.
And then I got this one.
This one's cool. I showed us this one.
Phantoms. Mostly you just wanted to get it for Phantoms.
Yeah, but look at that. There's actually some really good movies on there.
Yeah.
That's a good set.
The Prophecy, the fact
those because I feel like it was the bombing thing.
Equilibrium,
the Imposter, and Fortress. Fortress, by the way, is a hidden fucking gem. If you've never seen Fortress, it's about a futuristic prison that supposedly can't be escaped from. But of course, Christopher Lambert's gonna escape whether you think he's going to or not.
Yes. Now the thing
it's fucking good.
The thing about that set is it's a 12 action movie set. Yet they're all sci-fi movies.
Only a few of them actually have action. A lot of them are just dramas with sci-fi elements.
Yeah.
Like the Imposter is not
more
really
sci-fi than anything else. So
I think there's an action sequence in the Imposter, but no one's ever gonna call that movie a fucking action movie. You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
A suspense film or a thriller, sci-fi elements. You know?
So from second spin, I
sci-fi
got
thriller.
9 different Blu-rays, including Harry and the Hendersons.
The best Bigfoot movie ever.
Which I will note, Owen was disappointed I only got one Bigfoot movie this week.
He did say that.
You need to get
movies,
way
not
more
far behind.
Bigfoot movies. Yeah.
Rocky, the 40th anniversary.
Stallone Rocky. I love Stallone
beautiful
Rocky.
Remaster.
I got this as an upgrade to the version I have, which is like the very first version.
I've got the set.
Do you want Rocky, Eric?
Because I already have Rocky on Blu-ray.
Okay.
I got this set of all 6, and I'm pretty sure it has the 40th anniversary version for the first one. I want to do like a week of them at some point.
I have Creed, so I just need the 5-movie set.
Nice! That one's good. I like that one.
That's one of my favorite animated Batman films.
Yeah, I really like that one a lot.
It's really good.
Step Brothers.
It was alright.
Pretty funny. Yeah.
I'd pick it up for a couple bucks.
Amelie.
Amelie!
It's such a beautiful movie.
I love Amelie. Yeah.
Like, visually speaking, it's beautiful. Even if you don't really care for the movie, it's beautiful to look at.
Oh, it is. It really is.
The Good Dinosaur.
I want to see that. I like dinosaurs.
That's what I got it. I want to see it.
Okay.
Das Boot.
Hey, the director's cut.
That's the same edition I have, but I have the steelbook.
I need
what
to
are you
get that.
dossing about?
Oh, Lord. You're going to hell, you know.
Lucky Number 11.
That's a good one. That's a really good movie.
And then finally, the last thing. We're done.
Finally.
Stay
Oh,
Busy
yeah.
Mystery.
Oh, hey, yeah. That's
I
what-
want to see that.
Yeah, I'd like to
It's
see
a
that
movie
too,
about
actually.
You're going to be getting sent that skin slip at some point.
Oh,
Creator-
sweet.
creator Mary
Alright then.
Poppins.
Yes.
I won the lottery, the Bluto lottery. Hooray.
I watched it. I liked it enough. I know I'm not going to watch it again, so I'll just send it to you.
Right on. I'll check it out. And if I like it, I'll keep it. If not, I'll pass it on to somebody else.
Okay, Garbage Gamer, what you got?
Picked up a little Star Wars.
Star Wars?
Star Wars, The
Got
Last
some
Jedi.
Star Wars?
I got
Ah,
Star
so
Wars.
everybody got it but me. Okay. And
So,
Sean didn't get it.
but I got mine from the Disney Movie Club, so I got the lithograph with it.
Ooh.
Did
That's
that fit inside the Blu-ray case?
Yes.
So kind of.
It's,
okay.
it's the same size as the the paper.
Yeah.
but-
Okay. No, it's a little bit.
Not really.
No, it's a little
Oh
bigger.
well.
Oh well.
That's okay.
Oh, well,
very,
that's
very
just
pretty.
nice.
Very nice.
So
It'd be a nice bonus
yeah.
as well.
I have the other lithograph for actually other two lithographs for Rogue One and for The Force Awakens.
Sexy.
So the game I bought, digital. Let's see. Nope, not that one. Go to screen share. I bought Sea of Thieves,
Yay!
and I can confirm that this game blossoms when you play with other people.
Yes. That's what I've heard.
So it is on PC and on Xbox One if you buy it through the Microsoft Store, which is kind of the only place you can buy it.
Oh.
It's cross-platform and cross-play, or play anywhere.
Oh, that's cool.
Meaning, if you have an Xbox One and you buy it here on your PC, you get both the PC and the Xbox One version.
Nice. Like with what Valve did with Portal 2.
Yep.
Nice.
So,
So-
if anyone wants to give Sean a 4-pack so we could all play it, it'd be really cool. We'd all love to play it on Twitch with you and watch you,
If anyone has
That
a couple
would be
$100 laying around,
I know, right?
Oh my god, is it seriously that expensive?
60
No.
bucks, yeah.
Holy
it
shit.
he says a 4-pack, so it's about
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be
$240.
$240.
So it's like
$240.
so it's $60.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a full price game.
Yeah.
It just came out like
I was
Oh,
being
I didn't
silly.
realize.
I was
I
being
just
silly, but yeah.
I thought this was just some little fun indie game like we usually play, but
No,
okay.
you know
no,
what?
it's a AAA title.
this is a AAA title from Rare.
Oh wow. Okay.
This
never
is
mind.
Rare's big return.
Wow.
And it's more fun with more people because you get a whole crew and
Yeah. So you're trying
Yeah, so that
to do
that
everything yourself.
that was one of the main reasons why I'm like I was gonna buy this,
Yar.
because it's like one of the first official Rare titles that we've gotten since Nuts and Bolts
Wow.
on the fucking Xbox 360. So
Well, that is very cool. So thoughts on the game? Good.
yeah, it's gorgeous. It's an absolutely gorgeous game.
Nice.
Yeah, water physics
Oh yeah.
they look real.
Nice.
Like it
Yeah.
acts and looks real.
it's a
I
fun
guess
game
you
to have a group of people to fuck around
And yeah,
with.
and it literally
Yeah.
like you start the game and you like wake up from being drunk, passed out in a bar, and you either if you're playing with a group of people, you head out with your group onto your ship and go sailing and go on adventures.
Yep.
Nice.
It's like think of like Skyrim on boats
Hell
Or
yeah.
Grand Theft Auto on boats, more
or
like.
Grand Theft Auto on boats.
Because you can all go and like jump on someone else's ship and take it
Any
over.
other- I mean, it's when you think about it, it's really bog standard as it sits right now.
Yeah.
There's you kind of just it's like any other open world game out there.
Yeah.
You just go out, get in your ship, car, plane, truck, boat, whatever,
Just do whatever.
and go do whatever you want. There are missions you can do, but that's not required. There is no end game.
Ooh.
Gotcha.
There's no story really. There's
No, there isn't
story.
even really
there's
any story.
there's little stories in the game. There's lore to the game, but it's not like
Oh yeah, it's a persistent world that has like a story and a background to it, and you learn it as you do things, but
Mhm.
none of it's told to you.
Gotcha. So
So-
kind of like with Conan, where you just kind of explore around and do stuff, and as you uncover like different things, you
Yeah.
find little bits and pieces of
Right.
backstory of what happened.
That's the other
was
thing.
gonna
I would
say,
like.
it's
We were
Conan,
talking about. It'd be
minus
really.
all the survivalist crafting shit.
Yeah.
We were just talking about how that'd be really cool if we could all play Conan online also, or Conan Exiles, but
That'd be cool.
kind of expensive, and I'm poor as shit.
Well, you never know. Keep an eye out for sales. I mean, it hasn't been officially released yet either. So once
Yeah.
the official release date happens, it'd be more likely that it would go on sale at some point. I would think.
Nope.
But
That's
we
not how it
shall
works.
see. Because
We're
I would.
officially-
I would love
Goes
to
up in
have you
price,
guys.
usually.
I would love to
Yeah.
have you guys in it. We'd
Yeah.
have so much fun.
Yeah,
It's another one like, hey, if anyone wants to give us all copies, yeah.
Oh, look, the
Send them
Unreal
to
Engine.
Sean, he can send them a store.
That's right.
Yeah, this is a rare title from Microsoft Studios running on the Unreal Game Engine.
Cool.
So is that everything, Eric?
Yeah, that was everything.
Okay.
All right. Skin slip. What you got?
I'm gonna brag about how awesome a boyfriend I am. My
Okay.
girlfriend really likes BH Cosmetics. She's never been able to do an order from them because she lives in Canada and shipping's expensive as shit. Or they don't ship that, one of the two. Shipping's expensive, of course, because
Yeah.
it's international. Air quotes. So I said, hey, what are the kind of ones you like? And so she picked out like 3. She's like, oh, I like these 3, thinking I'd buy one of them, and I bought all 3 of them. So she got I got her this thing called Zodiac. These are all eyeshadow palettes, I guess.
All right.
I don't know makeup. And you got the Solar Flare one, Supernova.
I just like the packaging on those. Those are awesome.
Yeah, I pulled them out and showed her, and they had all the colors are all sparkly and awesome and cosmic.
Oh, nice.
So, yep, I'm an awesome boyfriend there. Everyone would applaud me. Thank you, thank you.
Yay,
All right.
awesome boyfriend. Woo!
Woo! Yeah, thank you. Hardworking. Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, next I backed this trading card sticker set, 12 card set called Monsterdom.
Nice.
This is a little display box it comes with.
Oh, cool.
Now, I should have either bought another pack or bought the uncut sheet. Here's the booster pack that I had to open to see the cards.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's the cards with the...
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah, and they're stickers, too. I'm not going to stick them to anything. But
No, obviously.
I sleeved them. They did not come sleeved.
Okay.
I put them in plastic sleeves to protect them.
Very good.
And so, this one's... I love this one. It's my favorite.
Those are nice.
Yeah, I really... And there's a book for this guy's art. Ed Repka. I mean, I'd never heard of this guy before the trading card set, but I backed it. Because I was like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure.
And then, this is the ad card. Sorry, but then I did have the foresight to buy a pristine, unfolded wax pack for my wax collection.
Oh, nice.
People who know me know I collect wax packs, so
That's
just
right.
the wrapper itself.
Like the old bubblegum card packs
And
and
so
stuff.
I have a
movie card
pristine one.
packs.
I'm gonna get this framed at least. So,
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
but I should have gotten the uncut sheet. I didn't have the foresight to do such. I kicked myself for it.
Oh, well.
I gotta put these back. All right, or I'll lose them. Or damage them. Alright, so they're away. Then I got... The only thing I actually paid money for this week... I got basket case, because a thing I was buying ended up being cheaper than it needed to be, so I decided to treat myself, because I'm poor as shit. I don't get a lot, so...
Yeah, fair enough.
Basket case, limited edition. There's the ultimate.
Can relate.
Yeah,
Very nice.
cool. I really like how shiny this is, though.
Yeah, it's
And then Stabman sent me 2 movies. He sent me The Upgrade to The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I paid for these, right, Justin?
Yeah.
Okay. I just have to pay for the other things that you got.
nice.
And then he sent me a title I'm going to be double billing on Psychotronic Coast to Coast called Twin Sitters
Okay.
with the Barbarian Brothers.
Oh,
It's
nice.
Getting double billed with The Barbarians, also
the
starring the
Barbarian.
Barbarian Brothers.
Nice.
So,
I remember them
That's-
from that deleted scene in Natural Born Killers.
yep, they're in that one deleted scene, Natural Born Killers, which is
Yeah.
the only thing they're known for outside of some movies they got to star in that were direct to video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I like that Mickey and Mallory were fans of theirs.
They're bodybuilders. They were known as bodybuilders first. So
Yeah.
they're actually famous beforehand. But yeah,
Yeah, that's fun.
yeah, that's everything. That's all I got.
Excellent.
I totally got so much stuff. I got myself one thing this month. I paid for this last year, so
Wow.
it just took a while for them to print them and get them done.
Okay, I got one thing. One thing only, because I'm poor, and even this was going outside the budget, but it was basically this, and then food. Star Wars, The Last Jedi. There you go.
I really am the only person who didn't get it.
You literally are the only one. It's just the regular slipcover edition. Very nice. I have not watched it yet. I have not seen the movie yet. I meant to go to the theaters, just never got around to it.
This is almost sold out, so I decided to get the limited edition instead of Star Wars. So
Yeah.
Can get Star Wars any old day, you know?
So, this is a long weekend, so I'll probably watch it sometime this weekend. So today, Rosie actually finished watching Dragon's Race to the Edge, which is the Netflix series based on How to Train Your Dragon. Quite good. Has most of the original cast from the voice cast from the movie. The only one they don't have is Gerard Butler, but other than that, I think pretty much everybody from the movie's in it. They did 6 seasons, 13 episodes each, so 78 episodes. And so she was watching it over the past couple days and got up to the big 2-part finale. And I saw something online about the last season of Dragon's Race Station. I'm like, uh-oh. So I just did a bit of quick poking around. I said, just so you know, sweetie, apparently this is the last season. Like, this is it. It's all over.
No.
And she's like, what? But I've been watching it so fast. I've only got 2 episodes left, and then that's it.
Oh, no!
And then she said, excuse me, I need to go have some sulking time. So she went to her bedroom, and I heard her just bawling her eyes out. And I'm like, oh, no. But, so it was either, you know, just give her the bad news straight, or have her find out years later. It's like, when's the next season coming out? It's like, well, yeah, about that. So I went in and I comforted her, and I said, you know, I've had so many shows of mine, like favorite shows, that have been canceled, and some of which don't even get more than 1 season. I mean, at least Dragon's got 6. And she says, but what if it ends on a cliffhanger? And I'm like, no, because I did a bit of research quickly, and apparently the plan was always to have 6 seasons, and that's kind of the standard length for the DreamWorks shows, is 6 seasons, and then that's it. Some of them get 5, but most don't. None of them go beyond 6. And I said, no, it apparently was the plan to have 6 seasons, so it's not going to end on a cliffhanger. It's like, it better not, but what if it does? I'm like, it's
no.
It's not going to end on a cliffhanger.
Oh my god, she needs to watch Twin Peaks now.
They wouldn't do that. And I said, well, what will likely happen is they'll tie up all the loose threads of the story, but they'll leave it open-ended, so if they decide to do more another time, they can still do more. Yeah, so I basically just comforted her, told her that, you know, that's just the way it goes, and, you know, all things end eventually, and stuff like that, and it's like, but hey, you got 2 movies, there's a 3rd movie coming out next year, you got 6 seasons you can rewatch again and again, you got the first 2 seasons pre-Netflix, which I bought the DVDs of for her, and stuff, so, you know, so finally she, you know, was cool about it, and so this morning I'm just sleeping, and she comes in, and just kind of snuggles up next to me and says, well, Daddy, I now realize that sometimes shows just have to end. Like, and I'm okay with that. It's like, oh, okay, sweetie. It's like, so then, you know, she waited until I was up, and then she watched the last 2 episodes, and it was apparently just a ridiculously epic finale as well. She was just, like, so excited. Like, oh my god, Daddy, they brought that dragon back. Oh my god, they brought that. Oh, they're doing this thing. Oh, it's that guy. And it's like, she was just, like, freaking out for, like, 45 minutes. Watching the finale. And then it finally gets to the end, and she's just like, oh, that was awesome. Like, yeah, I know. They just sounded like they just went all out for the finale. So then she was rewatching some of the shorts, and then she started watching the first movie again before bed, and she was like, this is where it all began. It's like, yep. Right back to the beginning, so, yeah. But anyway, so that was Rosie's life lesson today about being a fan of things, is sometimes that thing you love ends.
Well, always it ends at some point, you know.
Yes, nothing is forever. But, I mean, I think she did take
Except soap operas, maybe.
I think she did take some comfort in knowing that, you know, they did a ton of seasons of it, and it was a raging success. And she still has the game. She plays the game School of Dragons quite a bit. She enjoys that.
There's got to be, like, a soap opera that's still ongoing. There's got one of those, like, has been on forever. But the other, like,
there's a few.
Everything else pretty much ends. Yeah.
Yeah. You get a few that go on, and some that don't.
Yep.
Yeah. So that was Rosie's adventures in fandom.
Oh, I'm breaking my heart over here.
Just the harsh realities of being a fan of something. But I think
Now show her a show with a cliffhanger ending that is never resolved.
Yeah, I know, and they never continued it. See, one of the problems is for as big and popular and beloved as dragons are, there isn't actually a lot of dragon stuff out there. You know, like there's not a lot of TV shows. There's a few movies.
Before CGI, dragons were cost prohibitive. Let's be honest.
Yeah, there's novels. There's a lot of novels about dragons.
Fair amount of comics, too.
But it's hard to find. Not a lot of comics, and also there's not a lot of surprisingly few art books of dragons. Like there's a lot of how to draw dragons books, but I just want a nice art book of beautiful paintings of dragons and stuff, you know. So what I ended up getting her one Christmas was there was a Dungeons and Dragons Dragonopedia that had like a big thing about all the different dragons that have appeared in Dungeons and Dragons over the years, and I was like, oh well, that's pretty much perfect, and she'll know some of those from the cartoon and stuff. So
you should go on eBay and get the Draconomicon. It's an older edition with different, wholly different stuff. I think
she might. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Oh, older D&D one.
It's an older D&D book.
Oh, okay.
With different dragons and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I might.
Different art and different
might look into that.
And stuff.
So she's got a few.
Types, but,
She's got a few, but I mean, every Christmas and stuff, I like to get her at least one sort of coffee table book of something that she's interested in.
Did you get the Dragonology book for her?
Yeah, she's got that one.
Okay, good.
She's also got
the big one.
She also got Flight of Dragons.
That's the other really good one, yeah.
Yeah, and she's got another one I can't remember. She's got a few, but like I said, there's surprisingly few of them for how popular and beloved dragons are. So
you gotta get her a copy of Reign of Fire now.
So I can understand, yeah.
On Blu-ray.
There's a series of books actually she's enjoying called Wings of Fire, and it's all about dragons. They've done like 17 books apparently, and I got her a box set of the first 5. So
she'd get her an Anne McCaffrey Dragon Riders of Pern book.
I did. I got her the first one a while ago. Still a little bit.
I really like that first book.
Yeah. She's almost at that level where she can read sort of those types of books. She's actually been reading the Harry Potter books, and she's on the 5th book.
I think I was her age when I read the first Anne McCaffrey book. It didn't stick with me enough that I wanted to read any anymore, but I thought it was a good read still.
There's a lot in that series. She's done quite a few over the years, but
and time traveling dragons, you can't beat that.
There you go. So now I have a void to fill. So we're gonna be looking around for different stuff, because there's that was sort of her go-to for dragon stuff, and now it's done. So got to find something else to bring dragons into her daily life. Oh, I don't know what else went on this week. Anything? It's kind of a slow week.
Skyrim about that.
A bunch of people at Nickelodeon are apparently kid diddlers.
Oh, great!
There's your child.
Oh, the creator of Ren and Stimpy, that whole thing. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a bit creepy. Well, we don't really want to talk about it. It's a bit creepy.
We'll just leave that. It's just the perversion of Hollywood just never ends, apparently. And
it never ends.
More and more of it gets exposed, and it's more and more of your heroes.
And it's like, oh, dude, don't even get me started about Yona Vasquez. The giant, anyways, he's a complete douche nozzle one time I ever fucking met him, so.
Mr. Moncton, 2018, says, I want an end to the Star Lost, like a proper ending to the Star Lost. Wow. That would have been nice, yeah. I mean, the whole thing with the Star Lost is they're trying to find the bridge so they could redirect the ship so it wouldn't crash into the star that it was headed on a collision course for.
The secret is they flew into that star, I'm sorry.
I guess they're dead.
they never showed you anything that happened, so they never found the cockpit. They all died, guys. I'm sorry.
Therefore, yes.
It wasn't a cliffhanger. It was a sad ending. You missed it.
Yeah, that's right. They failed. They tried. They failed. But hey, that's life.
Grim future, man. Sometimes. I'm not ruining your childhood. That's just, it's like a quantum leap, man. You know.
Yep. Yes, right. He never found his way home. The end. Well, okay.
That's like
Yeah. Oh, and they fucking misspell his name.
Barnacle.
Which is I never can get over the fact that like in Samuel Beckett never returned home. You're like, you spelled this name wrong, you motherfuckers. Your own show.
Dr.
Ever
Samuel
bring that show back?
Burkett.
Not Samuel
They
Beckett.
ever bring that show back? All they have to do is put up that title card and then put ... black screen until now.
There you go.
We don't even need a whole season. We just need
Perfect.
one episode.
Just an episode or a
show.
movie. So one
movie length episode. Yeah.
one movie
You
length
brought back
episode.
Roseanne. You can clearly bring back.
They brought back Full House. They
I was just gonna say they brought back fucking Full House. Like, okay, can we bring back some good shit now,
Quantum
please?
or Leap? Quantum or Leap, please.
Quantum or Leap? Quantum Leap Year.
Quantum Leap Year. Quantum Leaper. There you go.
And yes, Mega Command Star lost the Kira Delay 70s show. Correct.
one where he has the freaking Jeff Foxworthy porn stash.
Oh, yeah, there's a bit of geek news. Morgan Entertainment just reminded us here. Apparently, Star Wars fans are wanting Meryl Streep to replace Carrie Fisher as Leia. It's just a rumor. No.
Whatever.
I think... I love Meryl Streep, don't get me wrong. I'd love to see her brought into the Star Wars universe in some capacity, but no, let Leia die, please. The end. If you want to have, like, a young Leia in, like, a prequel movie of some kind, like Young Han Solo, fine. That's okay. Get some talented young actress. But... beyond that, no.
Please.
Like, no.
Please no.
Just let it go.
It's,
Let it go. Let it go.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, JL, don't say what happened, because...
No.
As we said multiple times, some of us have not seen the movie yet, so...
Still haven't seen the movie, dude. Thanks for that. Awesome.
Yeah. You should be well aware of this, considering you chat with us every day.
And we literally just said 10 minutes ago, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
He's talking about in real life, not in the movie.
Oh, I see. Never mind. Yeah, we knew about the real life. He says in episode 9, have her be dead.
Now
Okay.
I need an episode
Oh,
9. Well, we don't know what happens.
Never mind.
I would just open up the next movie up on her funeral or whatever.
Yeah,
Since the
exactly.
actress is dead.
Done.
She died in her sleep or whatever. Bam. Problem
Yeah.
solved.
Yeah, it's
Make
not
it to
too
where
hard
she
to do.
transcended the Force.
Give her a peaceful and happy passing. Don't make her suffer or anything. Christ.
Yeah.
You know, that's all I'm saying.
She was tortured for the past 10 years by a sadistic Sith Lord BDSM
You
madam.
sons of bitches! Go to hell! Burn
Remember
in
what
hell!
happened to Hicks and Newt?
Oh!
Oh.
Why did I mind?
Bastard.
Anyway, I saw War for the Planet of the Apes today.
I still need to see that.
What'd you think?
How was it?
I really enjoyed it. I thought that was a really strong trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just didn't like the new monkey character. The ape.
Fuck you. That man should have got an Oscar
Bad Ape?
nomination for that role.
Well then.
You mean Bad Ape? I like Bad Ape. Bad Ape's my favorite character in the movie, man. Bad Ape!
Yes,
He's not
Stout.
a bad character. It just
You're
feels
wrong.
like he doesn't belong in a Planet of the Apes movie.
What,
I
a
don't-
bad-
Not- hold on,
A bad
he
ape
doesn't.
character doesn't belong in a movie about
No.
bad apes?
It's
What?
a character
Oh,
called
you
Bad
don't
Ape.
know the character.
Okay,
You have to
I don't
see
know.
the movie.
I don't know.
But he doesn't belong. He's not of that world. That's the point.
Yeah.
That is literally the point. He's from a different
Go back
world,
and read your
technically.
goddamn film theory books, damn it.
No.
Yeah.
He is an outsider,
No.
and they accept him anyway. That is the point of the apes. They're more human
Yes,
than
Stout.
us.
Way to be exclusionary.
Listen, I know that my opinion in this area is not great,
Popular.
but it just didn't feel right to me. I don't know why. It just didn't feel right. It didn't feel like a.
It's
Planet
okay,
of-
Stout. We understand. It just
That
stems from
said,
the
still-
inborn feelings of not wanting to accept people who are different. We understand. It's just part of who you are.
To be fair,
I did like the movie. I don't think it's a bad movie. I
To
don't
be
think
fair-
one character makes it a bad movie. I just didn't like that character.
if you take a bunch of kindergarten children and tell them to choose where they want to sit, they will, generally speaking, for the most part, sit with people of their same race. No joke. They will self-segregate. because our brains are literally like geared to stick with people who are same as us.
Like similar. Like,
and so
yeah.
we're all humans, so we're all the same, right? But
Yeah.
when you get down to the nitty gritty, you can start segregating people from there. So, like, yeah, Stout didn't like him because he's one of the apes.
Instinctual tribalism is what it is.
It's his instincts to not like him. It's okay. You can't be harsh on him. It's not his fault.
Yeah.
It's nature.
I just felt like
harsh on my mellow.
Justice for Bad Ape.
Oh my god. Just fuck you. Just fuck you.
Uh,
I'm not gonna say anything because it's gonna give something away. And I don't
don't want to get anything away.
All right. We'll just.
I love Bad Ape. Bad Ape.
But
I will keep an eye out for Bad Ape, and even without knowing anything about the character, the context, I will love him too, just to spite Stout.
You might actually like him.
I love this character.
my criticisms aside, I have to say that movie's like an 8 out of 10. It's
Nice.
fantastic.
I
Well, the
make
whole
made a 4
trilogy's-
out of 5 on Letterboxd. So yeah,
The whole
8 out of 10.
trilogy's been amazing. Like, I loved the first two.
There's not a single movie that's less than 8 out of 10 in that series.
No, it's been
They're all so
consistently excellent.
It might actually be one of the best sci-fi
trilogies
trilogies.
ever.
Yeah, it might be one of the best sci-fi trilogies ever because all 3 films are so strong.
It's certainly my go-to example of how to do a reboot well.
That's true too.
It's like, yes, it can be done.
So is the
without
4th movie gonna be
pissing
Planet of the
everybody
Apes
up.
then? Is it finally 2 Planet of the Apes? Are we finally there?
I don't know. Possibly.
I think we're close if we're not.
Must be by now.
Very close.
Because, I mean, the end of that movie kind of... Yeah.
Okay.
Way to give it away, jeez.
There's an ending? Damn it!
I know. It was pretty definitive. So, I mean, they could just leave it like that. But apparently there's a 4th one already on the way. So, or they're starting to work on it. So.
Cool. Good.
I mean, that's fine. If it's good, then I'll watch it,
Absolutely. They could do another trilogy, like just kind of... That was where that story ended, and now this is the new story.
Mr. Bad Ape Robot, what? Anyway.
Mr. Monkton said, wasn't Bad Ape J.J. Abrams' initial production company? And I said, no, that's Bad Robot.
Bad Robot, yeah.
Bad Robot, it still is.
Yeah.
Bad Ape.
Yeah.
Bad Robot still exists, so we're clear. They didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, they're still around. They do stuff.
I believe they were involved in the production of Star Wars Episode 7.
Oh, here we go. All hope is not lost for IMDb. People can still leave their ignorant comments in the reviews. Here we go. So, War for the Planet of the Apes. 1 star. Truly dreadful. I write this review in the hopes of stopping people wasting their time and money on this terrible movie. It was boring, cliche, predictable, and drawn out to the point that I was hoping for it to end. I have no idea how this movie got such a high score, and it honestly makes me suspicious. I was with 2 other people who agreed that this was one of the worst movies they had ever seen. There you go! They found a way!
There are 3 people. 3 people that I don't want to ever meet right there.
Yep. Worst
They're
movie
idiots.
I have ever seen in my entire life.
It's definitely
That
not.
comment was a person.
You cannot
they
like the
probably
movie.
read the facts.
You have to understand. You can like the movie and still think it's well and competently made. Like, I didn't like it. It was not like a bad movie,
exactly.
But
I mean, people.
there's ways you can do this. But Jesus Christ, worst movie ever. Really? Have you seen Samurai Cop, Ninja Busters, Dangerous Men?
Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas.
Have you seen other movies?
Have you seen anything sci-fi has ever produced? Anything sci-fi has produced. Just choose one.
Maybe you just
Choose
don't
one.
like.
Anyone.
RGs.
Well, thank you, Cyber6. Cyber6 says,
Speaking of bad news, Sharknado is ending after the 6th film.
thank
Oh,
God.
thank God.
I haven't seen any of them, and I don't care if I ever do.
I saw the first one. I'm good.
Like,
Kind of confused. That's a
bad
thing?
cheese being intentionally made to be bad cheese. Like, no.
It's the joke Stout.
That's not...
Insulting.
See, what I like is bad cheese that is trying to be high art. But
the best bad movies are people trying their fucking heart out, trying their damn to think a good movie, and it's just not working out.
Yeah, exactly.
The best.
And it becomes
like Freddy Got Fingered or something
enjoyable for
like
all the wrong reasons that were not intended.
Freddy Got Fingered was purposely, intentionally bad. So
yeah,
I don't know. It's a completely different kind of art. It's like Bruno or that was Ali G show. You know, it's like it's made bad, but like it's bad in a different way. It's not intentionally bad. It's meant to be awkward. Freddy Got Fingered is that kind of humor. It's brilliant, but for different reasons.
I was just going to say, Cyber6 says, I love when Sean reads ignorant opinions. Well, thank you very much. I love reading them.
You should do ASMR videos reading stupid
opinions. You should. You're back.
Just put up a picture of like a bunch of idiot-looking people and just start reading very quietly stupid opinions.
Hold on, let's see if we can find a 1-star review of Citizen Kane.
Well, I'm sure.
I'm looking.
It's just the way that you read the comments. That's
okay. Oh my god. 1,295 user reviews. This might take a moment here. Filter by rating. 1 star only, please. Oh, here we go.
Check out Letterboxd too.
Let me see here. Oh god. Okay. Terrible. This is Citizen Kane. Yet another movie the people pretend to like just to be like sheep and follow everybody else. The story is terrible and boring. I honestly nearly swallowed my tongue and died when I saw this was in the top 30 movies of all time. Some of the movies it is rated above is just ridiculous. People need to start making their own minds up instead of following others. The Dark Knight was a great movie, but come on, people, do you really think it's the 3rd best movie of all time? That's another example of people rating it highly based on other people's views. It's got nothing on the Shawshank Redemption. I wish they could sometimes re-release movies and erase their history so everyone can have a blank slate and see what it really gets.
Yep, pretty accurate.
Oh, what's this one? I don't know why this movie is such a classic. It sucks.
That's just straight and to the point.
Warning, spoilers. I watched Citizen Kane because it was a classic, and everybody said it was one of those movies you have to see. I'll tell you a secret. You don't have to see it. It uses a very cheap, CHEEP, device to provide suspense, if you want to call it that. We are waiting to find out what Kane meant by his final word on his deathbed. Rosebud. The plot is thin, tedious. That's one phrase there, no comma.
Oh, okay.
His plot is thin, tedious, and the end was about the most anticlimactic a movie ending could be. I think it was summed up best in an episode of the TV series Family Guy when Peter Griffin says, "It was blank." I'm just going to cut out the spoiler for the 2 of you who don't know. There, I just saved you from 2 long boobless hours.
Wow, when you write a review and reference Family Guy as your accurate representation.
Yeah.
As someone who's a hardcore Family Guy fan, you fucking suck.
That's just wrong. I wish I had seen that episode before I watched the movie. Wow. There's so many 1-star reviews.
For what?
Citizen Kane.
Oh my god.
That's
what
I've been.
You just missed.
Okay, yeah, I hate when people use criticisms or jokes as criticism.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was saying before, like, oh, Avatar's just Ferngully in space. Fuck you. That's a one-liner.
5-star reviews of this. Find 5-star reviews of Avatar.
Or 1-star, you mean?
No, 5-star.
5-star. 5-star reviews of Avatar.
I want to see people who think it's the best movie they've ever seen.
Okay, looking up 5-star reviews of The Last Airbender. Here we go.
That's also a good one. Yes.
Actually, let's do that. What about? Are there people who love that movie?
Saving Christmas. We need to find 5-star reviews of Saving Christmas.
The Last Airbender. Here we go.
I've never seen it.
5 stars.
I'm gonna see the movie before I see the show.
Actually, no, it'd be 10 stars because this is.
Yeah.
This is. Okay, hold on a second. Wow, this has more reviews than Citizen Kane. There's something wrong with our world.
I think it's a color movie, dude.
All right, 10 stars. Here we go.
Black and white, man. Can't watch that boring shit.
Okay. Let me see.
Hi, kitty.
Let me see. Just trying to find something. Uh-huh. Wow.
So nothing like overly.
A lot of 10 stars. Okay, here we go. A wholesome movie for the whole family. 10 stars.
Wow.
I thought this was a great kids movie, teaching the values of Earth and its elements of water, air, and fire to go along with it. And the best part, spirituality. The way this movie brought it all together in a way of respecting your surroundings and the place you live was just awesome. This movie was definitely designed for kids and was definitely a movie I think is more appropriate for kids. Though this movie was full of martial arts, there wasn't a lot of violence. It seemed to respect it as an art. It was nice to see a movie that I'm not afraid to let my kids watch. A wholesome movie that the whole family can enjoy. I'm excited to see the next one. Thank you, M. Night Shyamalan, for a great movie. I hope we hear of the second one soon.
Oh God.
Oh God, I'm pretty sure that sounds so fake.
That was terrible. I think I have cancer now.
It's not a tumor.
Oh God, that's something that happened. Jesus.
Uh-huh.
You got a
Freaking,
tumor?
No. Arnold Schwarzenegger underwent open heart surgery.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah. So did Big Van Vader.
And he is doing well. Okay.
The Man Mountain himself.
Since you asked for it, here we go. Avatar. Wow, 3,155 reviews. Oh my God. All right, that's fine. What did you want? You wanted a 10-star review?
Yes.
Someone who just loves it?
Just like title has to have best in.
Okay. Well, okay, here's a title for you. Best movie experience of the last 30 years.
Wow.
I like the movie, but I don't think I'd go that far.
I think
amazing.
you gave me cancer.
I think fascinating concept, must be seen, cannot be described. Okay, actually, it can be described. Avatar has a soul. I'm just reading the headlines here. Movie will inspire many movie makers for some years to come.
That might be true, actually.
Some years, yeah. I'm speechless. Simply redefines cinematic experience.
The 3D was really good in the theater, so maybe.
Can we please just feel the greatness of this movie? It's too God to be true. Wow, okay. A spectacle for our time, for all time.
You know what? Someone was in the shitter when they thought that up. They're like, this is brilliant.
Oh my God. I have great news about Arnie, alright?
Okay.
First of all,
Purple dinosaur?
he made it through. He's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, Arnie. I thought I said Barney.
Great news, he's
He
not
made
dead.
it through. He survived. And apparently his first words after waking up were, "I'm back."
Yes, of course. He knows. He knows. All right. Calatin suggests read 1-star Godfather reviews. Okay. Yeah, I think that's.
Oh my God.
Yes. Here we go.
Oh man.
I like the Funny Pit.
Godfather, that movie that insists upon itself. Okay. I bet.
I like.
Wow.
The answer
Okay.
to that.
Okay. Oh, here's one. Completely unredeeming in any way. Garbage.
Wow.
What?
Bait and Switch is the name of this game. Wow.
What? What? No. What?
This is too long. I'm not going to read this. Just rambling. Most overrated film of all time. One of those films everyone loves, but no one wants to watch.
That's actually kind of true.
Oh, here we are. This is perfect. The God-Awful Father.
Wow.
+1 for the name.
Here we are. This movie has to be the most overrated movie of all time. I don't understand why everyone raves about this movie. It's boring. The acting is shallow and weak. The whole premise is annoying. And I had to fight off sleep 3 times to finish this movie. This movie has 2 layers. Boring, barely audible speech, and explosions. I didn't think it to be possible, but even the explosions were boring. Where does the fascination for this movie come from? Marlon Brando may have been a good early actor, but this "I'll make him an offer he can't refuse" old man voice is so irritating I almost threw the DVD out the window. However, the movie ended up numbing all my extremities so that it was impossible to move, as I had no choice but to sit on in horror. I'm sorry I ever wasted my time on this piece of garbage. With a weak premise, ludicrous character designs, and a plot that could cure insomnia. Yeah, I know, it's not a cartoon.
Right?
Godfather
They're probably
sleeps...
reviewing the video game.
And a plot that could cure insomnia. Godfather Sleeps with the Fishes with a 1 out of 10. Wow. Wow, Vegeta 3986. Alright.
Please learn something. Anything. I beg you.
The most overrated movie of all time. Let me just start by saying that I am 50% Italian. I have nothing against mafia movies. In fact, I have nothing against any type of movie. But to say that this is the best movie of all time is simply insane! I saw absolutely nothing special. I kind of enjoyed the performances of Al Pacino, Marlon Brando, and James Caan, but besides that, there is not one really exceptional feature in sight. And the fact that it is an hour too long only brought down my enjoyment. And it's not the worst film of all time, but not the best either. Alright. Very good. Number 1 movie? It's madness, I tell you. Madness.
Got one movie you like.
Overrated to the extent that perhaps makes me underrate it. What?
What? That's another shitter line that someone came up with.
I don't know. Stupid. Awful film. What is the big deal? Grossly and undeservingly overrated. Not very impressed. Awful. A bunch of Italians mumble to each other while dealing with daddy issues.
Well, that's not wrong.
I was going to say it's not wrong.
Just,
these 1-star reviews that they're not entirely wrong. They're just misguided.
Yep.
Yeah. That was beautiful. So these headlines are priceless. Oh. Wow. That was fun.
That was ridiculous.
That was beautiful.
That was a good way to end the evening.
Yep. Will you be streaming, Sean?
Possibly.
Oh.
Possibly. Something besides Conan.
Skyrim lately.
Dude, I've been playing Skyrim all week. Oh.
Basically a different Conan.
What would you like, Zach? What would you find entertaining, Zach?
Do you have Battletoads?
So,
you really want to see me suck at something, don't you?
You now have a copy of Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, right?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I can't do it tonight, but we should definitely do that one evening.
Yeah, we should.
So, yes.
Yes.
I would like to do that.
almost
I have it installed.
Version of that.
A better Conan, to be honest, says Carlotta. Well, the thing is, it's kind of an unfair comparison, I think, to compare the two. And yeah, they're both fantasy adventure, but one is a sandbox survival game. The other is a full-blown, more story-driven RPG. So the vibe of both of them is quite a bit different. You know, I mean, the similarity, I guess, is that they both have crafting elements. Conan has more crafting elements because that's more, you know.
It's a survival game. That's
why. It's a survival game, yes. That's more the focus of it. But Skyrim is more story driven and more action driven.
Form Disease goes, I was telling a friend about the many deaths of Skyrim Adventures of Z.
This cat
Did you tell them the tale of when he said, I figured it would be a good idea to try to start using magic, and then immediately set himself on fire?
Oh, yeah.
The best.
That was great.
I did, too.
I should start using magic. Whole room engulfs in flames.
Of course.
It was literally within 10 seconds. Like, I thought it was about time I started using the magic a little bit more. Like, oh, fuck, I'm on fire!
Oh, God.
Yep, that's about as well as we expected it to go. Yeah.
I can just kind of picture us all living in the world of Skyrim, and Sean they're going, huh, I wonder what this does. And he like throws it down and it just goes, oof.
Oh, Sean's house is on fire again.
Again.
Yep. Was it a dragon? No. Just Sean being Sean.
Just give it
want to try out magic? I want to try out magic.
No.
And then, got him on fire.
No, it's the whole. Was it a dragon? No, it was his right hand.
Oh, figured that would kill one day.
I knew the bastard would be the death of him.
Oh, Lord.
Alright. So those of you watching on YouTube, Skyrim episodes will begin, I think, in May. Actually, it's going to take me a while to edit them. So, in the meantime, in April, Conan returns, so you can enjoy that. And then, yeah, so you're going to slowly be adding more as time goes on. And
Well,
then,
you got to quite quicker because you're running out of space, so go.
Yes. Alrighty. Well, I think that's it for this week's Saturday Night InSaNiTy, folks. Any last words, gentlemen? I don't even know where the awkward angle camera is.
It's on your floor somewhere, I think.
It's on the floor. Oh, there it is. I see it.
It definitely is awkward.
Don't watch Reboot the Guardian Code. Those are my
Just
final
download
words.
it and move on with your life and watch something better. Watch Scooby Natural. That was awesome.
I should have done that. Had the Kinder Surprise thing that's in front of it visible the whole time.
Scooby Natural happened this week.
Scooby Natural, yes. I have not watched very much of Supernatural, but I made an exception for that episode because I wanted to check out the crossover, and it was so much fun. It was such a fun episode.
I'm a fan of both things, and did both things justice.
It was very good. It was very well done, and everything you would want from that kind of.
It's like by the numbers Scooby Doo episode, and suddenly it goes takes a hard fucking left and gets real dark, and you're like, what?
It does.
What?
I watched it with Rosie, actually. She hasn't seen any Supernatural either. So we watched it, and she was like, they changed the episode. Like, yeah.
Yep.
It's like, because they're in it. It changed the episode.
It's a famous episode.
It's an episode from the original series, I think. But yeah, it does. It takes, like, a serious left turn, and as it should.
It was pretty great. I liked it.
It was awesome.
Also, the opening tag where they kill that inflatable or a stuffed dinosaur just killed me.
Yes.
Died.
So, out of nowhere, they're just fighting.
That's a good thing. I'd be wasting Barney. God. It's great.
Yeah. So check out Scooby Natural. It's season 13, episode 16. If you're curious which one it is years later.
I'm 4 seasons behind that.
I was talking to my mom, who's a huge Supernatural fan. She's watched most of them. She waits for the DVD sets to come out, though, so she's behind. And she said pretty much since, I don't know, like season 4 or something, every year they would have like sort of one kind of off-the-wall episode like that, just kind of thrown in the middle somewhere. And I guess that's this year's. So
yeah, it used to be relegated to a character called the Trickster. Actually, in season 10. Holy shit. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
But I mean, you know, he's quote unquote died. Like, I don't know if he's still dead. If he's dead currently or not. They mentioned in the episode that he's dead, but
They
I mean,
did
it's
mention
the
him,
trickster.
yeah.
But it's the trickster, so he could have faked his death.
This is true.
In fact, the episode in which he last died, I remember when it featured a bunch of gods in it. It was a really fucking awesome episode.
Mm-hmm.
Vishnu was there and shit. It was
nice.
It was a great episode.
Yeah, I definitely need to see more of it because I really like the dynamics between the two main characters. And
The first 5 seasons you need to watch at least because that's one contiguous story. That's the original plan right there.
That I know. That
if you like the first 5 seasons, then you know you can continue on. That's what.
Yeah, they're in like 5 season chunks.
I will. I think Netflix has like up to season 12, so I'll probably just watch them there initially, and then eventually buy the Blu-rays. But
that show has been running so long that it originally aired on the WB before.
Before it became the CW.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, it started in 2005.
Yep.
Which doesn't feel like that long ago, but it was 13 years ago.
And I guess they have no intention of stopping?
It is like one of the most successful genre shows in a very long time. Even suffered through an episode that was pedantic and boring about the vampires of Chicago that they were trying to make a spin-off series from. It even suffered through that. Lasted longer than like Stargate SG-1, I think, held the record before that in terms of recent shows that had a long run. But Supernatural has surpassed it now. Yep. By like 3 seasons. That's pretty impressive. Star Trek. It beat all of them. Yeah, all the Star Treks ran no more than 7 seasons, usually. Yep. That or less.
Maybe it would become like The Simpsons or something.
It's currently doing more episodes than X-Files, or more seasons than X-Files.
It has, even including the 2 new ones. It's beat it by 2 seasons. Yeah. And X-Files, I think, is done now.
Even if you add the Millennium episodes, it's still doing more seasons.
Yeah.
and the Lone Gunman, it's still doing one more season.
Well.
Than all the related stuff.
Well, actually, that would bring it up to 15.
Oh, I thought there was only 1 season of Millennium.
There's 3 seasons of Millennium.
3.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There's 1 season of Lone Gunman.
I think I've only seen the first season of Millennium.
I can't remember if Harsh Realm is technically the same universe or not. I don't think it is. I think it's the one thing.
I don't think it isn't.
It's like the one Chris Carter thing that isn't.
I don't know why they haven't crossed them over though. Come on, if you want to cry, the Scooby-Doo crossover, brilliant idea, but why aren't you doing an X-Files crossover?
Well, it's simple. One is Warner, one is Fox. With Scooby-Doo, Warner owns Hanna-Barbera, so easy to do.
But now they know that it works, so now they can do it though.
Yeah, it's an in-house. An in-house crossover. So basically,
they should go out of house.
Zero rights negotiation required because they own everything.
Yeah, so they should go out of house for the next one, I think.
Yeah.
I was like, fine, okay, logic. I get
Don't give me Supernatural. We need the Flintstones.
They could do like a DC thing, like have some of the DC characters come in, because
that would be neat. They run into Batman and shit
because they own DC as well. Yeah, it could be. It could either be a crossover with some of the other shows, or just with
Supernatural,
some DC characters.
Supernatural.
Yes.
Constantine.
Oh my God. Yes. Have Castiel meet up with John Constantine and some kind of little nod of Castiel being a blatant, knockoff of Constantine.
Lord. He isn't though.
No, he is and he isn't.
The trench coat's a reference, but that's it. It's not a knockoff.
Well,
there's no other connection to them other than that trench coat.
So have a reference to the trench coat then. I like your fashion sense. I like yours too.
Exactly. That should be exactly.
Yeah.
Constantine from the comic book universe with the 30 establishes multiple universes. He would have to travel to their universe since superheroes don't exist in the universe, and that would really fuck him up.
Has to be Matt Ryan. Has to.
Yes,
be.
Of course.
But that works doubly because in both universes they can traverse other universes basically. So it's totally possible, and DC owns it, and Warner owns everything. So yes, make it happen. That needs to happen. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Disney should just buy Warner Brothers already.
Well, and Constantine is coming back doubly. He's coming back apparently as a regular on Legends of Tomorrow.
Yep.
And played by Matt Ryan. And there's going to be an animated series voiced by Matt Ryan, which continues the live-action series.
Yes, Matt Ryan knows when a good paycheck is coming.
Fucking A.
And jumps on paychecks, and I applaud him.
It's great. Well, and he's just so perfect in the role. Like, he really is.
Unlike some people in genre shows.
Yeah.
Sorry. You leave after one season.
Are you referring to a specific one? There's been a few that could meet that criteria.
That's the point.
Okay.
It's happened a lot, is my point.
Oh, okay. I thought you had a specific example in mind.
Supernatural and Rick and Morty, that'd be an interesting crossover.
That could also happen.
Yep.
If they wanted to do another animated one. That would be going...
Do it with, like, Rick and Morty style Sam and Dean, that'd be neat.
That would be interesting, yes. Alrighty, well, I think it's time to call it a night. I will be streaming on Twitch in, I don't know, about 20 minutes or so, for those of you who want to stick around. Probably going to do some more Skyrim, because Skyrim, and set myself on fire some more, and just stand there and get shot in the face by giant frost balls of magic a lot.
Yep,
and then wonder why I died. And get really mad about it, and blame the game and not my own shitty playing. Alrighty!
Wow, was that just the moment of, like, self-sucking?
It's not shitty playing, it's tunnel vision. It happens.
Right. Admission. He admitted.
It's about acknowledging that you're tunnel visioning and then rectifying it.
I see. Oh, I see. That's what you meant by tunnel vision.
Yeah, you get focused on one thing, but you need to step back and look at more than one thing.
I have to keep an eye on the health meter. Yeah, I know. I'm bad at that.
I disagree. You should keep telling tunnel
just keep ignoring the health meter and die more.
Do it less.
It's funny.
I don't want to do it all the time. Just less. Just a little bit less.
At least I had the foresight to make better use of the quick save. So I didn't have to backtrack so frickin' much when I would die. It's like, oh, I died, and I'm all the way back at town now, and have to go through the mountains again.
Quick save, kill some people, quick save,
F5. Thank you so much for the F5 trick there, Stout. Alrighty. I'll see you guys on Twitch in a few minutes, and those of you who only watch the repeat on YouTube, we'll see you when we see you. So thanks for joining us. Have yourselves a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever, and we'll see you next time. Until then, sayonara.
Matt Damon.
I like turtles.